necessarily. Um, so while we see if they join, I'll give you guys a little recap on what had occurred. In the meantime, Mina being saved too from being regurgitated by the creature, thanks to the, I believe it is the Shield Guardian, doing like an uppercut punch, popping out Mina in the process, doing some pretty good damage. Eventually, when they brought the creature down to a pile of gears parts and other magical remnants, they heard forward in Draconic that there's not enough time. And this platform here down the hall was seen spiraling downward into an empty maw. So actually, I can go ahead and add a circle to opay that bad boy out and make it look like a maw. Boop. So this platform lowered into like a. It sounded like it was spiraling, like a. It did sound like it landed.
Oh yeah, didn't the snake thing like turned like a turnstile or something that?
Yeah.
Do something.
So, with such, you guys have not yet moved further. You have just recompiled the team. You guys are in a non-combat state. Is there anything you guys wish to open as a line of discussion before making any rash decisions?
Long rest.
Who's got a rash?
Known as a rash. At least not that one.
Oh, so that's not the rash decision we had to make. Okay.
I'll let you know though if that one comes up.
Okay. Sorry, I missed you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, Zine would just be like scanning the room for any like further movement or threats, kind of like bandaging himself up a bit from being in combat. He would ask if is anybody hurt? What's our status?
Broken.
Everybody's hurt.
Yeah. True.
We'll see
I
Mina
can't
is limping about and just saying, I'll be okay,
I
but
can't.
it doesn't feel great. Mina's at 21 out of 73. She's pretty low.
What? I'm at
Should we
7.
take a short rest?
Elvis? Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah, Wiggles ain't doing too hot either.
Rest isn't a bad idea.
Some of
I don't
those
know how to push
big
that
dice.
Okay, so you guys want to do a?
I mean, is there
Yeah,
any
take like 10,
noises
15
happening?
minutes.
I mean,
Yeah. Did anything pop up?
I guess yeah. Sorry. Let me look at Zine. Give me an Arcana check as you kind of scope about looking around.
Arcana. Okay.
Anyone else want to do anything around the room before you guys settle?
AC 20.
I want to search the dead snake. I want to steal anything shiny.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh god. Oh shit. Never mind.
I mean, that's still not a bad investigation for rolling a 2.
I mean, you get distracted by false.
Technically, there's no crit fails outside of combat, so.
I mean, it was more like a false, like your own false hope as you start digging through it. It's not that it's bad materials, but it's not the shiny you want. You do take probably a decent amount of copper wiring. That probably about, I'd say, I don't know, 4 feet of copper wiring. That's probably like what amount? Quarter-inch thick.
Quarter-inch thick copper wiring. That's some fat wire.
I mean, it's a big ass snake. I mean, this thing had some serious
No.
suspension.
Need some voltage. High amps.
And make it fair. So you do gather
Wait,
that.
it's high amp, high voltage? Ooh, that's scary.
As dead is what it
It's
is.
Um. Furthermore, okay, so you did that. We got Zine. I will get to Zine in a second. Who else is doing what?
Sure.
Nothing. Okay, we're getting to Zine. Zine, as you look around and you kind of like feel out the area, you check the stones, and though this area seems to have like sarcophaguses of sorts, you imagine nothing was actually buried here. As you see some exposed openings, you actually see loose wiring and like constructive gears, not so much as ticking on the inside in a proper manner. However, there does seem to be like a conjunction of motion, though almost in a steady sense of purpose, though you don't see it immediately affecting your surroundings. It seems as if it is a small piece to a much bigger contraption.
I have a noob question.
Okay.
How do I know how many hit dice to roll?
You get to pick. You can roll up to the number of your level, I think is what it is. Or however many hit dice your class gives you.
That would be, you get 1 die per level.
That's the real answer. Yeah. I think it's 1 dice per level though. And then the dice
Wait,
is
so I
determined by
can
your
roll up
class.
to 130 hit points? That's
What?
crazy.
Well, technically you'd have 10 hit die. So yeah, well, I mean, you'd have a d10 so you can max roll
100 plus your constitution.
plus your con, yeah.
Yeah, and you add your con for each
So,
dice. Yeah.
Maybe
3
30 plus
times 10,
guaranteed if
30,
you
yep,
roll all 10.
130, yep. There
That's
you
like
go.
130 if you rolled
Look
max
at
10.
that. Noob did the quick math.
I mean, it's easy when it's 10.
But yes, that is
Holy
what
crap.
you're capable of doing. And you have 10
I
available.
got
That reminds me
Click
of
on that
I lived
little
in
bubble.
Europe and the exchange rate was 7-1 to the dollar in Sweden, and it was 10-1 for the euro. So like, all my European friends were like, "Oh, this is easy. Just take a 0 off," and I had to do fucking ×7 everything.
It's brutal. But yeah, so Wiggles, if you wanted to roll them, you would just click them in that little bubble that's to the right of your max health. It should be a 10.
Oh, we're allowed to take a short rest?
If you guys want, oh well, you guys haven't got there yet. But if you guys end up doing
Yeah, I
so,
just
but
saw
before, yeah,
people
I mean,
take a short rest, so that's why I was like,
we'll call that one back in. But yeah, I was explaining.
So these
that's how it would work.
these machinations of unknown origin, are they like, do they seem magical in property, or do I know like their origin, or like who put them here, maybe like what kind of purpose they might serve, like
They
where's this
seem
platform?
to function for the entire. They seem to be interconnected to this entire structure that you guys have been in thus far. You've seen plenty of exposed gears that were in motion, ticking and etc. With actions of odd sorts, but nothing of like any traps or anything like that. There seems to be a much bigger purpose to this that has not been yet exposed, and it is entwined with magic state. Like none of this is on a manual setting of sorts. There is something magically in allowing such contraption interactions.
Can I investigate the platform that descended, like where it went?
So you want to walk into the next room?
Where are we right now on the map? I don't see any tokens.
Whoops.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, sorry. And the platform is here.
Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh yeah, my shield guardian's still around. So, I would move up. I would have the fire elemental actually go in the other room. I think it's still alive. I think the water elemental died. And then I would. All my tokens are moving together, so I don't know what's going on here.
All right, hold on.
But
Is you guys' screen all black, or can you guys see color too?
Big map.
So the fire elemental, I want to go inside the room. I want the shield elemental to kind of block the doorway a little bit further back. Move 1 over and 2 back. Yeah, and then I would stand 5 feet from the shield guardian behind it. Yeah.
You got it. Okay. And the fire elemental just follows your command, right?
Yeah, let's see. What can he do? Stats.
And Wiggles, were you able to fix your vision?
No, it's still black. And I have a second marker on the field.
So it's all black. You have no color. Like you can see the map, but it's in black and white.
Yeah. It's black and gray. I can see the map. I can see us. I can see where the elevator is. But, like, I can't see anything.
Outside.
Yeah, your elves, so you should be able to see. Yeah.
I mean, I see on my end, clicking on your token, just what you would be able to see. The rest should be blacked out, like up here, down, like right here in this odd spot. But you mean, like, that's what's confusing to me, is that you could see the rooms, but everything else is black, is where I'm lost. Can you post, like, a screenshot?
Yeah,
Like
give me a second.
like,
I'm not very fast.
like dark vision enacted or some shit. You know, like how you used to like set it up when we had no light at all, and if we had dark vision, we just saw gray.
Yeah, that sounds right. I posted it under Raleigh's link.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, nah. What?
Oh,
That
weird.
looks like a render issue on your end, my friend, because you're not blinded and you somehow see the blood splatter. Maybe do a refresh, see if that helps. If that doesn't work,
Oh,
then...
okay. Yeah, never mind. Never
'Cause you do
mind.
have
Not
vision.
what I thought it was.
Are you running it in Chrome or Firefox?
Firefox.
Okay. Running it in Chrome and it's working for me. But...
Same, but, you know, we're all
I'm
different.
running it in Opera, so it works for me.
Running in Opera too.
I think everything is.
So, your elemental just looks down and reports to you. How does it? Can it communicate to you, or does it just understand?
It can speak, I think.
But you're not being
I don't. I think I can communicate to it though somehow. Let me read the spell.
Okay. Anyone else? Or you guys want to try to take this opportunity to take a short rest before this fire elemental does anything of action in the next room?
I mean, I'm gonna take a short rest regardless of what that fire elemental does.
So you're hoping you have at least a clear period of rest before any interruptions. Okie dokie.
I mean, is that the whole purpose of this shield guardian? Nothing gets past it or some shit?
You would hope so.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
take
think-
an even shorter rest and summon sprinkles.
Oh wow, you're doing a short
Is
rest
that
with
how
a
it
tiny
works?
hut. That's impressive.
A short rest with a tiny hut? Why would you? No, there's no need for a tiny hut for a short rest.
Hey,
I'm doing it just in case anything
oh,
fucking comes out. I don't get fucking interrupted.
Listen, you guys are all mad. I'm
Yes.
getting in the tiny hut.
I mean, it looks like I'm already in it, so.
I try to encompass everybody, but it's kind of hard.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
I don't think the summons will be able to get in there, but probably me and the shield guardian fit. I'm still attached. All my tokens are attached to each other. It's really annoying.
I don't know how you're moving all of them because I can move you individually.
Every time I move Z, now I can. It's
Oh,
fixed
now,
now.
now it's worked.
Oh.
Weird.
Here, I'll move here.
What size is the
Okay.
shield guardian?
Very
Large.
Extra large.
So
I mean, you
have
can
one
sit inside a large creature's space. Yeah.
Well, it says 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit.
Oh, right. They can't fit in because it's large. That's right.
Here
So
we
it's outside.
The spell fails if the area includes a larger creature.
So it'll support the zone. It'll just defend as it does.
Yeah, I'd give the shield guardian and the fire elemental command to defend us against any
How
threats
long
that might
does
come out of the
fire elemental
hole.
exist?
Until dispelled. is being held by the magic item.
So until you dismiss them or until they die?
Yeah, I can put him back inside this bowl if I want to, kind of like the Shield Guardian.
Gotcha.
But I think the bowl can only be used once per day.
Gotcha.
Whereas the Shield Guardian, as long as he's alive or I have him, I can just pop him in and out.
Okay.
It's not like he's not summoned, he's just like part of the amulet, the
Construct,
Shield
yeah.
amulet. Yeah.
Got it. Alrighty. So with that,
It's like a transformer.
you guys barricade yourselves in a tiny hut and with the Shield Guardian before you. Is there any team discussion that goes into this short rest that you might turn into a long rest? I don't know. What are you guys gonna do? You got a tiny hut up now.
Scout around in the hut. You'd be in the hut.
Yeah, he'd be.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sorry, I was checking something out.
What's our plan?
Well,
Stay here.
I think something definitely is going on with that platform. Goes further below. Perhaps we'll find Zombie down there.
Let's collect ourselves here, and then we can keep the hut up. We can go check it out.
Then we break off and do a quick expedition team.
I was thinking more we just look down.
That could be safe. I'm for it. The rest of you? Anything we need to prep? Decide beyond what it is we are doing currently? How are we getting out?
I don't have no clue how to get out. So.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get out either.
Extraction will be provided at the end point.
The exit's definitely in the basement.
We can get Rolly back. He can get us all out of here.
As long as we make it to the basement.
Well, Gowron will suggest. Well, the problem is that when we find Zombie, we have to find a way to convince him to do what it is we need. Anyone have a plan? An offering?
What the hell does Zombie like?
I wish I knew. Jin, you seem to be the only one near its kind. What do you enjoy?
He's the soul of the sea.
Well,
That's have a fan of his kind.
Hold on real quick, guys. Sorry, my kid is losing his shit. Give me 1 second.
It's all good. The soul of the sea. Does that mean he likes fish? Anybody got fish?
In our rations, fish.
I don't have any water spells either.
Scene would just say,
I could bestow curse on him. Maybe he'll like that.
I guess I'll
So you can bestow a curse on him?
Maybe he'd like that. So are we just gonna try to take a short rest, or are we gonna try to do a long rest if we can?
I mean,
I'd
it's
say
up to
since
you
the
guys.
hut stays up as long
8
as he doesn't
hours.
leave it. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking we just like take the people who can fly, go check out this hole, and then come back. You know, that would make the most sense.
I
We don't
know,
even
but
have to
I'm
go to the
saying,
bottom. We can just
are
like,
we? That's what I'm saying. But we're attempting to do a long rest.
depending on what we find down there.
I'm almost at full health. I'm down with whatever.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I use a lot of spell slots, but
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
like
Like
dying.
spell slots are like.
I still have my 4th level spell. I have 1/3 level spell. I have a second level spell. I have basically one spell slot of each level left. So, but I do have my most powerful spell.
I don't even know what's up with my spells right now.
What, are they all
What's
Problem
messed
is,
up?
like, I built this character with a ton of fire damage spells, and
What's
everything he's fucking throwing at us is like immune to fire.
what spell did you use on my character when I was not here?
Weapon?
Um,
He-
did he cast something as you? I don't remember. Oh, he cast Shield of Faith, I think. Yeah, you cast Shield of Faith.
You did a heal
We thought it
too
was
on me and Mina towards the end.
that was. Oh yeah, you healed both of them to full
Yeah,
because
because
they were
I'm
down.
at full health.
You were at 0 and you healed to full while he was out.
Yup.
We took it away from you while you weren't here.
Oh, you could do it now, I guess. We'll just
No, I know. I was
Wait,
just trying to
use
figure
that.
out what was actually used. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying. Because like
you
my
cast Shield
spell
of Faith and
slots
you cast
don't look
Zero.
like anything that I imagined was happening. So
Oh,
Yeah.
also, there is now a search chat message function at the very top of the chat bar there that you guys
Oh,
can
I
type in
see
little
that.
keywords and it'll help sort
Eric,
through our podcasts and
Neat.
stuff. So, I mean, it's not foolproof,
Eric,
but it's
Shield of
something.
Faith, Guiding Bolt. There's not a whole lot of Eric. I don't even remember ever casting Guiding Bolt. That definitely wasn't me then.
Yeah, I think you were
13.
gone by that point.
Yeah,
13,
you were
14
gone.
days.
Yeah, usually if I run your guys' things, I might not click or activate everything via the chat or through it that way if I was just kind of winging it.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So I can't even see what was actually used then, because like I said, my spell slots don't reflect what I would have imagined being
Oh, I know what I'm
cast.
gonna do.
So
I'm
I feel like
gonna ritual cast. I'm just gonna start a ritual cast.
When you want to give yourself less, I'm okay with that.
I was gonna say I think I'm just gonna attempt to do it 8 hour like as best I can. So
Gonna
assuming
sleep for
you
8
don't
hours?
disintegrate a fucking tiny head again.
Right. Okay, so you guys want to go for the 8 hours?
No,
If he's gonna do 8 hours, then fuck it, I'm gonna do 8 hours.
I'm not. I'm gonna be getting casting detect magic.
Well, it's just like I
I'm
said,
gonna
like I
help
have
Zane.
no idea how many spell slots I actually have now.
That's fine. You can start resting, but I'm gonna start exploring while you're resting at least. I'll take a short rest, but I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual spell first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna short rest and help Zane after I summon Sprinkles.
Okay. Sprinkles. And what does sprinkles come back as?
Acid Sprinkles. I like acid sprinkles.
Okay. Sprinkles. Right now he's hyena sprinkles, but fix his picture.
More.
Um. What's Eric? I'll honor you half your slots back, just on the short. If you're the only one that technically would need that extended amount of time for your spell slots.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like I just don't. So I mean, I'll just do. Okay, there. That's fine. I just marked them and tell me if that looks fair enough to you.
1 second, let's see. You probably chose your best spells. Little slot. Selfish.
Second.
I took 2 second level spells instead of 2 third level spells. I was like, I mean, I feel like I was.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You're good. That's fine. Yeah, and then you got that forward. Yeah, that sounds good. Cool. All right. So Zane, your ritual casting. After you take a quick short rest, Is there anyone else gonna do any extracurriculars?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good.
Oh, that's terrible.
Man, did not take.
Not so terrible. Terrible again.
Can it heal?
What is these rolls, man?
These rolls. 4, 10, 4, 10. Next one's gonna be a 4. You need
I don't need it anymore. I'm only missing 4 hit points, which is funny. I should
Alright.
roll it to see if I get 4, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it because
Dude, I'm curious.
I'm here for
I
the.
don't even care if you don't even have to count it. I just want to see what the roller does.
Oh
It's-
no. Okay.
Oh,
The
so
dice
close.
was a 4. The
Yeah.
dice
The
was
dice
a 4.
was a
though.
4. It tried. Alright, that's fine. I'll just take it.
Okay. Sprinkled returns acid form. Look at that.
What the hell is that?
What?
It's an acid sprinkle.
Is that a sprinkles now?
I love sprinkles
Damn, it's
now.
got a token.
Holy
Triceratops.
Wow. That is nowhere-
8-legged,
Has he never had a
scary.
token?
Never
No,
really. No, I've always just randomly chose creatures.
Holy
That's
jeez,
funny.
he is creepy looking.
He's had a rough life.
How do we
Don't
bring
judge
him in
sprinkles.
towns? Like, wouldn't the guards be like, no, like
I
that's
mean,
not allowed.
I wear him like a backpack.
He's had a rough life because someone keeps summoning him and letting him die.
Oh yeah, we just kill him before we go in town. That's right.
That's exactly right.
Ouch. I see how it is.
Wiggles.
Oh no,
Like-
Sprinkles sees how it is.
He lives in this eternal hell where he
Fucking- what
dies
was
every
it?
day.
Aura friggin'
Yeah,
blew
wiped
him off the fucking map.
Insta gone. Mm-hmm.
Sprinkles.
Hey, one of those
Get out.
times I just fed him tea and he died. I didn't understand that one.
Hey, you play a dangerous game with your poor pet. Or ally, whatever you refer to it as.
Meat
Nonetheless-
shield.
There you go, meat shield. Nonetheless, we will get to this. Detect magic, right?
Yeah, Rich will cast Detect Magic.
Alright. The entire structure is magical. It would seem as if the building itself is one massive construct. Not in the sense that it itself is like a walking around mobile machine, but in the sense that its function in life of mechanisms around the building or of it
Would
itself,
it be
kind of like a house moving castle, outside of the fact that it doesn't move.
conjuration magic? Like it's been summoned to this plane from somewhere else? Or is it magic that's like created it from the stuff that already existed?
That's a very good question. Give me an insight check to see if you can just completely decipher the ins and outs.
Okay.
Because there's a bit of
Hell yeah.
complications going on. Okay. There's a bit of pieces that are definitely brought in the sense of conjuration, almost foreign, and as you look at them you can point them out as you start looking through different random openings and crevices and exposed parts, that there's definitely like certain pieces that have these runic like carvings in it that seem to be very important for where they're placed, where the rest of it is all pretty much mojo and enchantment stuff.
Okay, so these runes are important.
In the sense of its functioning, yes.
Okay. I would ask,
can anyone decipher these runes? They seem to be very important to the ongoings of this building. It's like it's alive.
What are the runes in?
I'm just trying to see if anybody can read them. If anybody has
I
like a
know.
read magic or like.
What's the language?
Yeah.
That's good. Good question. Maybe we can just read it.
Elvish giant goblin. That's what I can read.
I got celestial, draconic, dwarvish, and elvish.
You got common, celestial, infernal, and draconic.
common, like but I don't think a
I
rune's
never.
be written in common.
Yeah, it's like I've never mentioned that I could also read common, but I can read common.
It's just like it's like that S everybody drew in middle school. Like that's the rune.
Mm-hmm.
Zine doesn't have common. He has celestial,
I
draconic,
I
dwarves,
have common in there. These are just those are the ones that I got from my class. Yeah,
It's like it doesn't say it there.
yeah, no. I was just clicking off the features and traits thing.
So I don't. Let me check something. I don't know what language if they.
I guess I would
Meg-
also I'd speak Vidalcan as well, just because of my race. But I don't think that matters.
Better.
Ah, yes, I also speak Furbug.
No.
Doesn't it
Fae?
like
Fae? Is it
Mina
Fae?
speaks speaks Loxodon, which is the elephants from Magic, so you can speak the blue dudes from Magic language.
That's true.
Eric,
Mina
I
was
will
able to
allow
read
you
Dara.
to give me a history check to see if you can identify what language these runes are in. Oof.
Oh, nope.
That's a no.
Oof.
That's a no.
Oof. Yeah.
What about a
y'all
religion
clueless.
check? Are they religious?
Are they religious?
Well, to, is religion referred to in the sense of only religion, or can it be in the sense of any belief?
I mean, it's religion is beliefs, right?
Sure. I'll give you a religious. I'll lean into it. Why not?
Woo! Still bad.
Damn, and you have a plus
What are these
7.
Man.
fucking rolls, man?
Yeah, y'all gonna be stuck here for life. Everyone roll new characters. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. I haven't rolled really bad at all since we started.
Knock on wood.
I got one bad like hit dice roll,
Alright,
but
I'm
whatever.
gonna intimidate the runes.
Oh damn, those runes are hella intimidated.
Oh no.
they spin a little faster, like their performance just increased.
He swears
Otherwise, no.
I can get a +2 to my intimidation.
I don't think insulting them is gonna help.
Maybe I can do my normal attempt.
You go
Oh,
to
there we go.
You go to mend it, and it seems to function at its now normal rate. The whistling and hissing has come to a slower stop, and it seems to clean and gleam a little bit. It gives off a bit more of the runic nature, and Zine kind of mutters to himself, "Mondron."
Say mahjong?
Mondron.
Build the tiles. Match the pictures. Yeah, did any of them match?
This game is easy.
Or yeah, Modron. So it's a super non-believed in this time's existence, but it's basically that in which of a declared of existent race that used to visit planets and put them into order. They'd fix what was, well, to their eyes, unfixable by the current residencies or people living or occupying said such plane, planet, etc.
Sure, they sound
This-
like pretenders gods, pretty much. People are like
sure.
high on their own power, think they're gods, pretty much.
There's a
Sounds about
heavy
right.
sense of clockwork nature to this racial species, and it would make sense with the structure and what you come to understand that this might be a structure built half of it being weighted with this ancient technology, whether or not it be ran by such an ancient or just be utilized by someone who knows of such ancients.
Can I Arcana check it?
Sure.
Ooh. Hey.
Nice.
It does seem as if these rooms themselves are like little power cells of sorts, giving they're spaced out to like almost amplify the magic perfectly spread across all of the contraption.
So we should break them.
I only have one. So
I wouldn't advise against that.
I mean, I can dispel magic.
I think after we short rested, I'm gonna move up with the shield guardian and kind of like check out this hole.
Okay. You head down.
I'm going with him.
You look down into this hole, as you also have the elemental there to help provide light. It goes down deep.
Yeah, it actually has a thing to.
Yeah, it's like a dim. Yeah.
30 feet dim light, additional 30 feet.
like 60
so bright
feet
light
reach.
30 feet, dim
Yeah.
feet. So 60 feet of light, basically. So
Yeah.
this whole place is lit up.
So as you look down into the hole, you see that there is like a, I guess a lack of a proper description, an Indiana Jones-like platform with a, from what you can see, it's a reflective device. From the light of your fire elemental, it reflects it back. It could be glass, it could be a mirror. It's hard to tell due to the reflection.
Sure. With dark vision, can you see any further? Is there anything beyond the mirror, or just a mirror at the bottom?
It seems to be a full 3D object. It's not so much as a flat mirror of sorts. It's more like a curvature, but the way it's reflecting back is making it hard to make out the rest, as it's like there's like a weird opaqueness inside of it that's blocking the light from illuminating through what could be the glass sphere orb.
So how far down is the tunnel? Is it a tunnel that goes down, or is it just a room below us?
So it is from what you see, a complete tunnel. There is no excess space around the platform. It does look like it's straight down into a cylindrical excavated area, and excuse me, it's probably around 50 to 60-ish feet.
Cast feather fall on us. For those of us that can't fly and jump down.
Wait. So he can see pretty well.
Because of the creature with the fire elemental providing light down. Is that what you're saying, or what do you mean?
Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like. Okay.
And so that's creating a reflection further than the initial light, but because of the reflection giving off that like an orb-like nature, showing that there's more of a platform below, but it's not showing off everything because of whatever's also pertained to it is blocking off some of the light illumination.
It's not like a pool of lava down there.
No, at least not yet.
Is there a way to toss something where there's lack of light, I guess?
Yeah.
You can cast light on like a rock and throw it down.
Well, that's what I'm gonna basically do. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cast
light.
Alrighty.
On, I guess.
Tons of loose rubble.
Sure, on a piece of loose rubble, because I was gonna do it on a pixie parasol, but sure, on a piece of loose rubble, and then I'm gonna toss it to where there's no light.
Wow, the rubble falls faster. So, as the gravity takes it down, it rolls around and boom, completely brightens up the vicinity below. Down below, you see a device of some sort. Go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage, as the room is now quite favorable in the sense of making out this object. I will allow any and all of you if you wish.
At advantage?
Oh God.
Yeah. Beautiful. Very much prepared.
Hey, I didn't get a 1, so there's that.
All right. Well, everyone.
Who rolled the 1 and a 2?
Who was blinded?
Oh, I get to roll for my. What is perception? Perception is wisdom.
They definitely know what's up. They don't, but the Shield Guardian is in the know. You guys see the top looking down, so imagine a kind of rotary like device that is completely encased with other devices, mechanisms outside of it that seem to be giving off this weird kind of motion, though it seems to be in place. Like the purple wheel is spinning, but not spinning around it, just spinning there in place. The red one is also spinning inside the tube, the little light tube is spinning, etc. Like there's life and humming and buzzingness to it, but it is not actually moving, shaking, or doing any of those kind of gestures of sort.
Am I supposed to be able to see this whole thing?
What? This picture?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You guys are inside the room and there's a wall and it's in the way, so you guys don't see anything. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I was just like, you're describing it, and I'm just like, man, I can
It's
only
almost
see
revealed.
a little bit of it. There it is.
See,
I'm
that's how
like,
good my
okay,
eyes
I'm picturing it. Oh wait, there's a picture.
But you see that on the platform below.
Interesting.
Well, keep Wiggles away from that.
But I want it. Would it fit in my
It's like, oh,
backpack?
gems. It's
Yeah,
covered in
that's
gems.
what I'm
Like, he's floating gems in there. He's just gonna break that glass. Like,
and that's all we see down there.
Correct. If the platform were to raise, it would probably be I don't know. I'd say somewhere around 6 by 8 feet.
Ah, what you guys want to do? Sorry, normal voice.
yeah, fly down there.
I don't
Check it
fly.
out.
You can find down there by yourself.
I did offer to cast Featherfall on you guys, but we could also lower a rope if it's. How far down is it?
50, 60 ish.
60 feet. Okay. How much rope we got?
It's just solid ground beneath.
I got
I mean,
50
yeah, I mean,
feet.
it's not the most spacious. I mean, it'd be like a weird discomfort because, it's like a burrowed tunnel that goes down and doesn't like open up to like leg room or anything. And you'd be like
No, no,
fitting around the
no. Yeah,
device.
no,
So for
I
you,
know. I
Eric, you'd
just
probably like take up space of what 3 people could fit in. You'd be like one for sure.
I'll wait up here. Just bring it back so I can appraise it.
Yeah, I would
I
say
had
Jin
enough
and I
fun with rope.
go down there. I would petition Jin.
You wanna go look at it?
Well, obviously, if you can bring it up, do so. But I don't think any of us can get down there with simplicity. Gowron walks up. And it's just like, duh.
yeah. Leo, he's asking if you wanted to go down there, buddy.
It's a big fuck now.
All right, I'm gonna use my wing boots. I'm gonna start flying down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
As you
use
start
as I go down. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to like check for any like traps or levers or anything that might happen before I go down. So I'd be like scanning the sides of the pit. As I said.
Okay. You send the mage hand down. You begin heading down, following it. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You get to 20 feet below.
I have advantage on those.
Totally fine. You feel like a wave, kind of like this weird pulse. Kind of like your people who can't handle vertigo or deep sea diving or being in a submarine, knowing or an elevator, and it's just you get that weird, very unsettling sense. It kind of washes over you as that feeling kind of like wavers off, and you manage to resist it, but you do feel like a heavier compression the further you go below. Do you continue?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if I felt the effects of a spell, but I shrugged it off. I mean, I knew this thing was going to be dangerous coming down here, so yeah, it's too late to turn back now.
All right.
I'd move down a little bit further. I'd be cognizant of the magical field and adapt my countermeasures
How far away
to
is he?
its frequency.
He's 20 at the moment. If he continues, he'll go another 20 and be at 40.
Give me a second. Before you move any further, give me a second. Da, da, da. Last word. 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna bless, and I'll bless Zine. Jin and Wiggles.
Okay.
Ooh.
I know it's not the best bless, but it's a little bit of something just in case.
All right.
How long does it last?
1 minute, so
You got Zine, Wiggles, Jin, and yourself, or
no, only I cast at level 1, so only 3 creatures. So it's Wiggles, Jin, and you, Zine.
oh, okay, all right.
And that
It's a
next
D4
minute.
does saves and not checks, just saves, right?
Yeah.
Correct. You look
Attack
further
roll
down.
or save.
Attack rolls and saves. Okay.
As you do, I need you to give me another wisdom saving throw as you feel this force, but stronger, and it's absolutely coming from the device. It's not so much a defensive measure, more so than just the strength of whatever it contains.
Oh, that's a big fail, Mr. Friend. You get a D4, but 2 1s is not going to do me any good.
Yeah, it's not gonna help at all.
Oof.
Gave me a
Well-
1 and a 2, and then it gave me 2 1s. Thing hates me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is this disappears because he's no longer concentrating on it. Do you have to concentrate on the
No,
Shield Guardian?
they are neither of them are
Oh,
concentration.
neither of them. So then
Yes.
the other one is only if you choose to put it out.
Correct. It's summoned by the magic item.
Does the magic item have is it on your person?
Yes.
Okay. Then they both go out. Okay. So you guys see the Shield Guardian just kind of Baymax.
Why
into
would it
its
go out?
piece. We're gonna get to that. As the flame starts to and right away you guys don't realize it as you notice the flame elemental shrinking. You guys have all been focused on Zine up until the point where the brightness shiftly changed. You guys are losing sight of Zine as he goes further below, and you look to the left and it's gone. You look to the right and you see what was the shield guardian blocking the doorway. Seen. The element, does it like fly back to you? How does that? Is it like an item that would like?
If it's unsummoned, it becomes part of the master's amulet.
So if that was on your person, would it like fly back to you, or would it just be a piece of the master's amulet missing on the floor?
No, it would as long as it's on the same plane. If it is unsummoned, it becomes part of the amulet. It's magically linked together. They can't be separated.
Okay, so then it would, we'll say it magically kind of like fade, like you see the metal kind of corrode on itself, magically dispersing its existence into this plane as it reconnects to its amulet, unbeknownst to you all, of course. But for visual purposes, you guys kind of see it wither off into a odd corrosive nature as you all look back down and Zine is out of sight.
Is what?
Out of sight. You're blessed. You no longer feel it. There's no tether below. You feel the ones to the tube next to you, but not to the one that you sent ahead. Shortly after, the other two blessed break. A minute has passed. Zine has not returned. Zine has not responded. There's been no communication. What do you all do?
Oh, stuck. Bye.
Do we see
Yeah.
anything down there?
Unless one of you guys have. Who has dark vision? Because technically your light is gone.
I have
do.
dark
I
vision.
have Devil sight, so I can see up to, I think it's
My
120
light's
feet.
an hour. How is my light gone?
Oh, your light. Just kidding. I apologize. I was thinking of the thing. So yeah. Oh, that's more interesting then. Okay, I apologize. I forgot that you dropped your rubble, your debris below for my request. So technically, you guys would see Zine arrive at the destination and go into like a limp-like state,
So
just
he's
atop of the
still
I
in
debris.
can see
vision.
him at least.
You can see him, yes.
Ah,
Sorry, I
Thank
was
you.
leaning
interesting.
into the
He
fading of the light with the losing of vision. My
doesn't
bad.
disappear.
My bad. There's a setting there. So he's there, but he seems to be in a unconscious state.
Well, hello, Zine. I see you again. Unconscious, huh?
He does not seem
How
harmed, and he
far?
did not fall hastily. It seems as if he
How
went down at the steady pace he meant to,
far
and then
away is he?
just kind of laid out there. With his body, I'd say 55 feet.
55 feet. Going to command him to wake up. No, just kidding. Uh, uh, fuck.
Did we break the expensive toy?
No, he's safe on his landing.
I can try to go down there. No guarantee I come back up, though.
Hey, Alex, did you hear back from Mina? Are they okay at least?
Let's see. No, I didn't say anything. He's online, so
Okay,
his
well,
phone's
let's hope for the
working. But
best. Oh.
Man, fuck it. I gotta try it, I guess. I'm just gonna target Zine. Hopefully, whatever magic's on him. 4th level.
I'm 120 feet.
See if
Give
he
me a roll.
has a spell against him. What is it? D10 plus.
And you're dispelling, assumably, what?
Yeah, whatever is ailing him right now. Like, because
Well,
he just got dropped by
so you're
something.
any
dispelling
spell,
him?
any spell that is affecting the target will be dispelled. Is how it works.
Okay. So give me a roll.
Do I add a modifier to that?
It's your spell, I think. Your
DC
attack,
plus the spell's level. You roll an
your
ability check
modifier.
using your your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, so you're plus
Plus 9.
9.
Yes.
Yeah, see? Just
Should say on your
don't roll a 1.
spell. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah,
So
that's what I'm
Rolly did
saying.
on his counter spell.
Attack mod is plus 9, so yeah, yeah, plus 9. There you go. Ugh, it's terrible.
You cast a spell. It fizzles about 40 feet in. Give me a if all of you guys, if the three of you are looking down into this hole at the time of this dispel, give me a insight check.
Hey.
Wiggles and Eric, you do see some kind of like responsive prismatic, reflective, like veil kind of appear for a split second, where the dispel seems to have made its mark or reached its point of failure. I'm going to grab some water while you guys contemplate on what to do next.
The tiny hut down there.
Tiny hut.
That's a good spell.
The feeling is an anti-magic field. That's
Yeah, for sure. I probably should have started with my detect magic, but I fucked up.
I mean, I had it up, so and he didn't tell me anything about it. So
Oh shit! I didn't notice you did it. Bad.
Last for 10 minutes. Yeah, but
and
didn't you do it
yeah,
prior to the longer
I
or
guess I
short
did it
rest?
before it. Short rest before the short rest. So it probably would have worn off right before I went
Yeah,
down. So it would have had to take another. It would have
that's
taken
it.
another 10 minutes to cast it. So yeah, I probably didn't have it up. So yeah, it's probably good to do it.
Right, so we're just gonna throw bodies at this thing till we get Zine out.
All right, if that's what you want, I'll throw your body at it.
I was thinking Sprinkles goes down and bites him on the ankle.
Can we attach a rope to Sprinkles?
Wait, why the fuck?
Sprinkles, I love that idea. Zine, can you give me another wisdom saving throw? Disadvantage this time. Or flat for you, because
Okay.
technically it'd be an advantage.
Flat, yeah. Oh.
Zine, you're not 100% conscious, I guess, but you hear something like in that subconscious state, and it's kind of like a muttering at first. It's like, who's this? Oh, someone else is getting absorbed. Hello, hello. Oh, not enough of them is in yet. Who is it? You hear this weird sense of excitement, and you almost feel the emotions too. It's almost as if like you're in a hue of color, and the spectrum is just being shifted constantly, trying to find the right placement before you land somewhere. But you're drifting to something. The rest of you guys, sorry, Jin, you were using detect magic to try to identify what's going on below.
Yeah. Or just if there's any magic in the area.
Well, yes, the entire structure is magical as stated previously, and now below in this tunnel, you do realize that what's interesting is that about at the, I would say 40-foot marker, there's like a
You
bubble.
can't see it.
Yeah, I was like, it's 30 feet around me.
Oh, just kidding. Then no, don't know goddamn thing.
You could go fly like
Scratch
10
that from the
feet
radar.
down and then be in range.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
but-
Being that he knows there's no magic immediately, he could go down a little bit. So
So do you?
Okay.
got 10 minutes. He's got
Yeah.
10 minutes to do that. So yeah.
Jen will hover down. How far?
Let's just do 10 feet and slowly go down until I feel something.
Okay, at 10 feet, you go down 10 feet in a centimeter of a quarter of a part, and yeah, bing, 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 get a meter going off at about the 40-foot marker. There's like this weird envelope, like on the corners, like of the actual. So just imagine like a bubble is trying to escape. So it's embedded outward, I guess. So what I'm trying to say is that the whole, like the actual contact surface isn't a flat area. It's more like a spherical protective
Okay.
bubble that is like at the 40 foot is the max, and then it recedes down at the lowest, like maybe 37. So about 3 feet is playroom around it at the lowest point, and you get this real ancient. It's foreign to you, unfortunately, like because you guys there's no way for me to decipher Modron to you guys, unfortunately. So it's you understand that there's some kind of it does some kind of altercation to the individual that passes, I guess, is the best I can give you.
Is there
What
any
school
way
of
around
magic?
it?
The school of magic would be, because I'm really bad with my schools.
Conjuring.
1 second, I have something for this.
Evocation's like damage spells. Illusion is
Abjuration.
illusion. Yeah, Abjuration's a goofy one.
More like altercation. So I guess would that be like aberration? It's like altering the state of something.
Yeah, transmutation.
Transmutation.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's what it would be.
Then transmutation. I apologize, guys. DM fail.
You're good. There's just way too many fucking schools of magic.
Yeah, that's like a holdover from the first edition.
So, a bit of transmutation is going on. Upon crossing it, though, you're not sure what Zine went through or whatnot.
There's no way around.
I mean, if you were to dig around it, you would assume the magic barrier would expand into a bubble-like sense. So there is a way, but I mean, you're not Minecrafting this, so not really.
I would just.
That'd be a really cool magic item. Like you mine anything instantly, but it.
I mean, you
hits.
could. That's mold earth, technically. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a cantrip.
Yeah, mold earth
Yeah.
pickaxe. Like
Yeah,
That's a good point.
You like, enchant a pickaxe item with mold earth, so you have to carry it
Well,
on purpose.
you know what?
that'd be really cool. That'd be a cool
That would
magic.
be
I'm not
pretty
gonna-
dope.
You could explain this to me if you want. There.
Oh no,
Jim,
yeah,
let's
I'd be
see, actually
explaining
see.
everything to everybody above.
Is there any place to tie a rope off?
Do I see anything in my immediate area to tie the rope off to?
Yeah, some beat up pillars. I mean, if you're talking about the weight of Eric, you might need to back it up with some of your guys' own grit.
Okay. I would let them know that. Or let Eric know.
Gowron's like, I think I can assist with the taunt of said rope.
Alright, yeah, we'll do it. And I'm gonna go down because, this is what Eric does. He's dumb. He's not gonna leave someone behind.
Burly man sees
You gonna help with the rope.
Jumps in. Do you have any special dive or performance, or do you just like let your weight drag you
Nope,
down?
I just, look like a badass falling down because I'm super strong. People don't even see me breaking a sweat because I'm just too fucking strong.
You got it. Boom. You instantly have to give me a wisdom save because you move so fast.
Oh
God.
no!
Hell no! This stupid fucking barrier. The barrier of nat ones.
God.
Everybody who rolls against it rolls a 1. Doesn't matter how many dice you get.
Every Bungie story, horror story, where the man doesn't bounce back up. He just goes straight down, and you just see a weird kind of. They roll around. It's almost as if they don't even. Now that you guys witnessed this, Jin and Wiggles, give me insight checks. Let's see if you guys can decipher what's going on real quick as you see Eric just plummet down. Very nice.
There it is. Give us a 20 on the insight check. Fuck you, dice roller.
Not anything other than a fucking 1 on a +9.
So, Jin, you notice that when Eric makes contact, he doesn't make contact with the device. It's as if there's yet another barrier protecting the physical device itself. Where Eric bumps into Zine and they both kind of spart a little bit in different directions and they kind of cramp up on the sides where you know this bubble is to curve. So you do know that now also. That's two.
Oh, okay.
It is, and Wiggle said this. He goes, "Are you just gonna keep sending bodies?"
At nat 20, does he figure out that there's like a hole in the bubble somewhere?
No, I mean I've been as straightforward with this as possible.
I mean, I figured I was the only one that has the highest wisdom, and I just got
Yeah.
super
You
fucking
do.
unlucky.
Dude.
I had advantage. Like I fucking thought I was fine.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not the device powering the bubble, it's something else, is what I basically got from that.
Yeah, it sounded like you said the bubble's just protecting the device. I mean, obviously I didn't hear this, but I'm just...
No. So there's a second issue is what I was trying to clarify is that not only is it hard to get to the item because there's something protecting there's a transmutation field, but you're not in range of the other field, but over the device there's some kind of barrier preventing them from actually physically there's like a force around it that is preventing them from physically they're not mangling on top of the device, they're like floating above it but laying there comfortably, so there's as if another forced bubble of sorts is over the object itself.
Got you. Well,
What
shit.
kind of an intelligence?
Say that again.
Never mind. Talking to myself. It's the pit of death. Pit of TPK.
I mean, it's like I'm going next.
I'm in.
I mean,
Sprinkles is gonna keep the tiny head up.
What are you guys doing? It's all
What?
on you guys right now.
No, the tiny hut's gone. Like,
Gowron's
Jin's
like,
Yeah,
not
tiny
in
has
there.
gone.
Jin Wiggles. We have a problem.
I'd say a big problem.
Do you think we
Ted
can wake
pulls
him
that
up if I
back
shoot
up.
him in the leg?
I'm against this.
Maybe?
7 foot, 260-pound problem.
I can try to go down, but I cannot promise I won't fare better than they did. Seems like Zine got the furthest. Eric didn't stand a chance. You all stare at each other with blank faces of fuck. Here we are.
Big fuck.
I can't add anything to this conversation other than like I could give input on what Gowron might do, but I don't know.
Zine. Eric, give me wisdom saves. Eric, there's a disadvantage unless you have something to offset it.
Disadvantage.
I get advantage on mine because I'm a Vidalkin.
Yours is flat because it would be disadvantage otherwise.
Oh, same as before.
Oh. Saw a good number, but it was no good.
Yeah, it was disadvantage. I mean, that's better than a 1.
It is better than a 1.
Yeah. Eric, you do fail. You, good sir, experience something similar. You experience this excitement and this confusion. You're feeling, I assume, Zine's confusion and the excitement of the current residents of where it is you are becoming of. You start hearing more like just kind of like dispersed like hustles and muscles of speaking, but like weird muffling of such. And Zine, you, my friend, it is coming much more clear as to what is happening as you start to grasp the figmentations of what it is in your surroundings. You, my friend, are becoming, I guess, the the magic school bus of situations. You are becoming one inside of this device. And you hear this voice. Oh, they're almost here. What is your name? I must know. Zane, the legendary hunter of times past and times futures, in which find themselves with me, Zombie, the most great, wonderfulest, also captured in this goddamn device, Jin. How do you find yourself here? Do you have friends? Tell me you're not alone. Someone else is coming in. I hope you have more.
The zombie's trapped inside this thing with us.
You're getting that gist.
How the fuck did you get stuck in here?
The same as you, I assume. The difference is I don't have a physical body inside here. It's like a unique capsule. I am all of these floating jewels and essences. It's exposing. But
The magic be dispelled.
sorry?
Ask him, can the magic be dispelled?
Oh, well, yes, from the outside, though it is quite powerful stuff. I thought I had made a valiant effort. You know, I'm quite powerful, but my meager dispel at 9th level wasn't enough. But here we are. Did you try?
Yeah, I got distracted.
Oh, so did I, so did I. There is this rattlesnake-like creature following me around, but I shoot it away.
Yeah, it's
and
dead.
After... Well, unfortunate that it was dead. I was going to make it my pet. Well, if I ever get out of this one... Who else is coming in? Someone's coming in. Do you hear that? Now you kind of hear like this weird,
Yeah, Galron's up there, looking to get Rolly back.
Oh, that's a shame. What happened to Rolly?
Yeah, I'm here to figure that out. But priority number one is to get him back.
Interesting. Perhaps I can... I still feel like I have a bit of magic in me. If anything, I have more reach. There's definitely more leg room in here than my previous capsule of choice. Anyways, let us see who comes in next. Perhaps I can siphon a little juice off the two of you and ping him. Meanwhile, Jin and Wiggles, what is your plan above?
Want to go back
So
to where
what
the
if we
ruins
put
are.
Jin inside his ring and we throw the ring down the hole?
So you can get sucked into. I might get past the barrier though. Would the spell affect you inside the ring? Is the real question. That's a
Technically,
gamble.
he'd be on a different plane.
It's a gamble though. Just because he's on a different plane doesn't mean it doesn't affect you.
Won't say until we try, but that was a good idea. That was something out there. Jin came back. Jin, what were you trying to say? You wanted to do what?
I wanted to go back to the room where the ruins were and blast it with an Aldrich blast.
Okay. Give me an Eldritch Blast.
Give me an Eldritch Blast.
I just feel
More
like
sprinkles like a backpack.
So cowboy.
Yeah, bring sprinkles back to him so you can target him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
a
I
good
can't
idea.
target anything.
Yeah, quick on sprinkles.
Target.
There you go. This is what happens to him every time.
This is how sprinkles die.
Oh, it was almost a 22.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty damn close.
You fire as you know the room's only like 4 feet from you. You see it kind of almost as if, excuse me, all of the forceful kinetic like energy is like being pulled and piled there. For the first time, you can actually visualize what this energy looks like, and then you see the rune lighting up like its particular outline, and then The spell is gone as if it was absorbed. You then see this like pulse of energy spread out significantly across the areas, and anything that you can see through the rest of the crevices, etc. And then you hear a dun 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 dun. Wiggles, what are you doing when this happens? As you hear this also click, what would you say your point of view is at this moment?
That sounded good. We should do it again.
But
That's
what are
what
you
I'm
looking
thinking.
at? Where you standing, etc.
I'm thinking of putting sprinkles on my back and crawling down the hole.
As you look down the hole, you see briefly. Can it be? The platform is rising.
Oh, me and Sprinkles are gonna get out of this room and we're gonna wait for Jin to blast more runes.
You're ready to jump in the hole, and I'm expediting the process, and you run. I don't get it. that does not sound like what you intended to do whatsoever.
I do have a plan to get out of here. I don't want to have to use it, but it would require Jamba using a wish to cast plane shift, but I have a way out.
You guys are killing me. Okay, so Wiggles retreats. Jin, you become, I assume, if Wiggles informs you.
I'm definitely gonna inform him to run
Okay, he tells you to run.
and keep blowing up the walls. Keep blowing up the walls, Jin.
Mina will follow out of pure misguidance understanding. Jin blindly just keeps blasting. Are you just firing literally at any random wall?
No, it'd be where the rune was.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't sure.
No, I'm not going to start blasting holes.
The integrity of the structure comes collapsing on you.
He still has detect magic on him, so he can see.
True. You came out very low though, by the way. So I don't know if that was.
Yeah, it was super low.
But because I cared about what you said, I listened. Jin, as you continue blasting it, you hear this just like vroom, 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 vroom. The pace almost picks up the more you blast. How many object blasts would you shoot, and how far are you guys running?
At least 50 feet.
I would say max range that I can from the runes.
I mean, the runes are everywhere if you really look hard enough. So the question is, where do you guys want to stand?
I'm gonna say no. Probably right here for me.
Eric, where are you when I need you?
Eric's in the hole.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be my shield.
Okay, so you guys all move there.
I'm just following Jin. I can't see anything.
Oh, your thing's still not reloaded?
No, but I'm doing all right. I have an idea what's going on.
Oh, bad man.
I can see that picture you posted.
There you go. I guess that's enough
Interesting.
imagination.
Imagination.
Hold on, I'm preparing something that you guys are really gonna do in a second. God,
You're gonna
Awesome.
what? Regret?
Regret.
no, why would you regret anything? That's just.
I already
silly.
regret trying to go save Zine.
Yeah, he abandoned you.
Boom. The platform's
I got
coming
down there, he's
into
not in there.
view as you guys see
Look at you.
like half of Eric just kind of like weirdly disparted, as if like he was in like a portal and half of his body was broken off or
Dear
sliced
God.
through like a magician trick, and Zine is missing from this point of view. As such, it goes doom 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 doom. You see this like what's like the top of it right here, this little needle point. I guess you can call it like the boob or the nipple or whatever, inappropriate things men need to understand what I'm referring to. Kind of
Antenna.
rotate down, pointing straight down this beautifully lined up hallway.
Here?
Hmm?
How about right here, like straight through this where we're walking?
You mean where you chose to stand and present yourself so I can blast you with something?
Yes.
Absolutely. As
Like the distance.
Eric, you're like super muted or muffled.
I
Something in that
just said
mic.
it didn't have the distance.
Gotcha.
But then
Well.
I now see you're not shooting it from the back wall.
It was like over here at first.
Yeah, it was the landing of the asset. Okay. You all the 4 or 5 of you in that present range see this energy from inside Zine. It starts lighting up like firecrackers, and you hear John B going, "Oh, look what happens! Who are our targets? Oh, there's many of them. You had this many friends, and none of them saved us before this inevitable end." He looks back outside the glass, assumably based off of the fact that he's a many entity embodiment. As the blast.
So we're under attack, or what's happening? Sorry, I'm
So
just
you're
lost.
inside the item.
Yeah,
with
I
John
understand
B.
I'm inside the item.
And
Is it being
the
destroyed, or
point rotated down, and so the platform raised due to Jin's reaction with shooting the glyphs with arcane energy. Raising the platform back
okay?
up out of those barriers, in which the orb itself, or the contraption we will call it, rotated down to point its nipple at the end at your allies, who decided to line up for me perfectly, and fire a beam in their direction, in which I am now describing as John B knows what's going on, and is kind of declaring to you like, "Oh, I see all your friends. Wow, none of them saved us, and great, now they're all gonna die." In his opinion, as he sees the device defending itself in that sort of nature. Make more sense?
Okay. So does John B actually think that he's gonna die here? Like, is he in fear for his life?
Well, he's more referring to your party that's getting
Because
shot
of
at
your
by the blast.
friends.
He's not referring to himself. He's referring to your allies that are outside of the orb.
Sure.
Oh, if they get sucked inside here, I think I have a way to get us out.
Ooh, a picnic. I need Wiggles and Jin to give me dexterity saving throws. Let the odds be ever in your favor.
Come on, one.
Oh, you
That's
bet
not a
for
one.
you get a 20. You see? Look at that.
The reverse
Don't ask for
psychology,
anything
the
and you
fucking
get a
dice
4.
roller.
Jin, it was nice knowing you.
As you dodge out
You
of the
should have
way,
jumped in the
Jin,
ring.
you see this beam just float. You see it hit you. You try to resist this weird sense of a pull, and you go unconscious. You see Jin get dragged by this beam. You see Mina get dragged by this beam. You see Gowron grab Sprinkles out of the way, kind of like a sheep shepherd, and he's just like, "Sprinkles, you need to watch out." And he like puts Sprinkles back down. Wiggles. Things are looking worse. I need Eric to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
At normal?
Yes.
It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna roll a 1. Duh.
Yep.
Oh, not bad. Still not enough. You find yourself
I find myself what?
with these weird voices that you've been hearing. There is Zine, a little mini floaty version, and a little mini floaty version of you inside the device. with the voice of "Oh, exciting! Oh, I knew that I'd get the big guy in here. I didn't think you'd fit, though." You hear Zombie's voice, though you don't see his physical aspect, and he's like, "I'm everywhere and everything all at once." Annoying, really.
Say that again.
You get sucked into the device, and you are now with Zine and Zombie.
Welcome to the party.
And can I do anything? Am I
Yeah, you're in there. You can do stuff. You're just in the device.
like
You're just there. And it's like
are
hanging from the kids, and you're inside.
things like I can touch things? I can
Yeah, you're just free floating like an
poke
astronaut.
things. I can cast
Zero gravity.
spells.
If you want to try. I mean,
I'm
Zombie's
gonna.
in here, and he hasn't done it, but I mean.
Yeah, the dude has like unlimited wish spells and he's in here, so I don't think we're getting out without some creative thinking.
You
I'm
cast
using my
detect
innate
magic.
spell casting.
I need you to roll a d20, please.
A D20? I'm
Sorry.
dead.
I'm on D12. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Not gonna lie.
You get it off, and you feel like there's like this immense amount of confusion. Every type of magic is represented in here. It's like a chaos of just confluxed combinations of sources, and in that you feel the spell is like spittering. You're only getting half of the 10-minute timer, and you even feel like it's weakened. And Zombie's like, "Oh, you've got a little bit of grit in you. Well, that'll wear out soon. Try to preserve yourself. This place has a way of consuming what you exert. Relax like me. Many pieces, less, well, more vulnerability, I suppose."
Do any like physical items like stand out? Like
The entire glass.
just the glass? Like none of these gems and shit in
That's
here?
Zombie himself.
Zombie is the parts.
He's the little
Okay.
floating particles inside. That's what he means by explodes and whatnot. He's like, just relax like
And
me.
I'm
Like I'm in
everywhere
every
and
aspect. Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he meant.
gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Can I tap on the glass? Like, what's
Sure.
is it like?
Go and
Just
touch it.
regular glass? Like,
It
what does it feel
feels
like?
like regular glass. I mean, at the size you are, this thing probably looks like. I mean, realistically, it's probably an inch thick, but to you, it's like a cool 10 to 11 feet at
I
your
don't.
size.
I'm gonna break it.
Can I delete this? I don't know how to delete this.
I mean, I have a hammer on me if you want to try.
There you go. Cool. This capsule thing that's inside.
That is in the centerfold of it that you guys are floating around, and John B would probably, I guess, be like, so I believe whatever it is you think you know, I know more. I've been here forever, Fails. But this center configure the global thing. I don't really know what it's called. These modern concepts are confusing. But whatever this is, if I can tap into it, then I can take control of the entire thing. I just can't get past this sealed glass. It seems to be a single piece of some sort. Any ideas?
But it's glass?
It seems to be. He doesn't know. I mean, he's literally floating objects.
Okay,
So
I'm
his
gonna bang on
interaction
that
is as
now.
limited
Is
as
it
his been.
also glass?
Do you come into do you touch it?
Yeah, I mean I tap it, yeah.
You tap it and it does not give a tink. It more gives like a boom.
A boom.
More absorbent, more flexible, perhaps. Not necessarily plastic, but non-glass nature.
Alright.
He's trying to pop a deuce. Meanwhile,
Just like
Jin,
I
need
just
you to
feel
make a
like my
wisdom saving
spell
throw.
slots aren't what I actually had when I last made was like playing this character, but it's alright. It's just like I'm in a weird spot right now because but
Don't leave
it's
in the
all
middle
good.
of combat.
I'll just figure it out. I guess.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. Oh wait, do I have my sword? My new sword?
technically anything that you guys would have gotten, would have had, should have, and I did not drag it into your guys' items. So give me 1 second, and I can give them all to you. Please, if you would. I apologize. I actually should have announced that earlier. Did all of you guys actually get involved in that? All of you rolled, right? You all already had your assigned items. I just have
Definitely saw Wiggles and Eric roll as myself.
What item is this? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. You guys got items.
Did you not roll, Rolly?
I didn't roll for Rolly because he wasn't there, but
Oh, but you roll. Okay. Ooh, good point. Eesh. You want to roll rollies now, real quick, since I'm grabbing their items right now.
sure. What did I have to roll? A D100?
So if you want to take, well, no. So it depends. Sorry. If you want to take the risk of a cursed item, it's a D142. If you want to take the risk, or if you want to take the non-risk, and the cursed item or the potentially cursed item is a very rare. If you want to take the risk of a non-risk of a rare item, it's a D216, I think. Doesn't really matter.
D216?
Yeah, I have a really big list.
Okay.
That'll suffice.
What's the command to roll? Roll / roll.
It's an exclamation.
I would just pick a die.
D. Oh, I guess you could do it in Foundry. You don't have
Yeah,
to
in here,
Yeah,
yeah.
what's the command in Foundry to roll a
you
dice?
just click the
/
Just
roll?
click a dice and then
Then roll
change the
dice
value.
below, yeah.
Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. There it is. 216, you said? Oh, max roll.
Damn.
All right. Let us.
What? What?
You guys are killing me, man. God, you guys are quit doing this kind of shit. You guys are stuck in this orb, and you guys are like, "Wait a minute, hold on, let's do Ex Machina this shit with our orbs to grab. Hold on."
That's how
Okay.
I don't care that I got 2
You
ones.
guys, hello. I completely spaced that it's Wednesday today.
Oh my god.
up?
This guy.
It's okay. You're about to be dead.
You're about to
so-
die. It's perfect.
Yeah, you're getting
It is
pulled inside
great. It is
an orb
perfect.
that we're
Oh my gosh,
the
I'm
orb of
sorry,
rolling
guys.
ones. It's
Just
great.
bad.
just start re-rolling a character.
The TPK
That's right.
orb is what
Wiggles
we're
will bring
fighting.
you all back.
Rolly just dice hack right now.
Oh man. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're like,
It's okay. Wiggles is going to bring you all back and
Yeah, I
steal
sent you a
all of your
message. I was
gold.
like, oh, he's online. He'll show up.
Okay, so
I've done
for
that so many
you,
times
Eric,
where I forget what day it is.
we have them customly imported, but yes, you would have your sword.
Well, it's just like more like I'm saying if it's
Yeah.
not glass, right? Like a
Yeah.
blunted
I get the
object would
direction you're
not be
taking.
a item that would be worth swinging at it.
I feel what you're putting down. The next item that was given was to Leo, living armor. That's right. And for some reason, all these amazing items that I should have aren't in here. That's weird, because everyone else's items were in here. Hold on. Well, for you, Leo, you also do have it. Obviously, I'll go ahead and just copy and paste the description real quick for you in the chat. So at least it's there, and then I'll import the items for you guys both afterwards. Yours, TP, it's just adds, I think, 1d10 poison damage, so it's nothing too crazy. But
It's 2d10, right? Like that's what it is, right? On a hit. It's a long
1d10.
sword plus 1d10
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
poison
sorry,
damage. So it's
yeah.
2d10 roll if I hit. Right?
And
Okay. I was just making sure I
then
understood it because I had to look it up. I was like,
Wiggles was the first person to participate, not knowing what they were doing, and got cursed right away.
It's okay. I asked for the curse.
Let's see, what did I give you? Or did I ignore you?
No, you gave me something.
Oh, sealed ornament.
It was cool. It really fit.
Scaled ornament. Got it, the stirring. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I know why these aren't popping up because they're Fizbin's treasury gold or whatever. Okay, so that's what you would also have on you. I don't know if this is actually I don't think this is available either. So, you guys, I'll import these items for you, but you do have these at your disposal now if you want to revert those into it. Mina, who was not present, also. They, if you wish to join in on this quick roll, it's a potential curse item, very rare, guaranteed, for a R1, a D142, or a rare, non-cursed, a D216. You decide.
We'll do the. Fuck it, we'll do the cursed one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. D142.
Come on, one.
How do I?
You can just type in any dice or pop any dice button on the Foundry dice thingy, and then just change the dice to 142.
Oh, I gotcha.
He won.
Kind of disappointed.
Not too bad. Pretty high.
Hold on.
Not over
So
100
I have
high.
to turn Discord.
Would you like that?
Up.
Rolly's item is in here. Alright. So this is what Rolly will have. It's really fitting, actually.
Okay.
And Mina got a 71. Let's pull that real quick. And you win. Oh, and then can you also give me a D100, please?
What is this? Is this what I get?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is broken. Oh, this could be so good because then Rolly can fly himself and. Okay, I won't spoil it, but it'll be fun.
Oh, 43. Thank you. Let me see. 1 second. Your item is coming in hot.
And you got a deadly curse.
Yeet.
Hey, we're all cursed for those two.
7. No.
So you guys should be figuring. Okay, so Mina. Okay, fuck. Okay, So you got swallowed by the serpent. You got punched out of the serpent. So you got saved from the serpent.
By the Shield Guardian.
By the Shield Guardian. Then they took like a break. They took like a long rest or whatever. And fuck. Hold on, I messed up one of my thingies. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry, one of my screen thingies were in the way. And there was this room right here. Can you see the map? Are you logged in?
Yeah.
So the room that you see this awesome colorful beam coming in, you insta-failed because you weren't here, so sucks for you. Sorry. Not sorry.
That's okay.
You and Jin are getting sucked in. Zine's already sucked in. Eric's already sucked in, but this was originally a hole that was 60 feet below, and Zine went down first. He just went dummy, ragdoll for no reason. Then Eric's like, fuck it, I'll go down there. He instant went ragdoll. And then none of you guys were courageous enough to go down afterwards. Then Jin just started shooting shit, which were these particular runes that no one can understand the language of, which was identified as Modron and such. Thank you, Eric. God, you're good. And such. And now you and Jin are getting sucked toward this device, as Wiggles and Gowron and Sprinkles are the only 3 left that are not being affected in any sense by this machine. So that's where you are.
Neat.
As for your item, all right, 1 second. It is Not something I think you'd
I
anticipate.
thought you said it was just a regular longbow. Like, is this a Wiggles thing? I was like, ah, jeez.
You're awesome.
That wasn't me.
Did I hit it?
What are you trying to hit?
The globe.
Yeah. So real quick, Mina, you have this little thing for a potential Chia pet. Congratulations.
Ooh,
I want to see.
Groot.
You should unlock these so I can read them.
Unlock what? Oh, sorry. I don't even know if you guys can look at those. Hold on. Let me put in Mina's inventory directly.
I was able to
An
click on it and read
awakened shrub.
There you go. That's in your inventory. So, Wiggles, you quickly respond.
What happens if it grows up in my house?
Oh, it's got like 10 HP. It's big.
Yeah, but if it's in my little holy area where all the magic plant juice
Back up the
is,
hollow.
Oh,
yeah.
we could like
What
juice
happens
the
to the
plant.
plant?
It won't.
Yeah.
But no
Roid
one
up
knows
this
yet because
plant.
Mina's getting sucked up and hasn't had an opportunity to
Feed it,
So,
pure miracle grow. Like it's all I get.
Jin and Mina, give me wisdom saving throws at disadvantage.
I thought they were out of that bubble.
No.
Oh. I thought the bubble was trapped in the underground.
Sorry, what were you
The
rolling?
platform raised and shot at you guys. Wisdom saves at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, got you.
Fuck. Of course, I fucking crit failed trying to fucking
Test
figure
roll.
this weapon out.
Alright, Mina coming in with the
Yeah, Mina.
19. Mina,
No,
you
it's a
come in.
15.
Ooh, never mind. Sorry. You come in.
Yeah,
I think I got the
19
19.
was regular, but
Jin got
You got a 7, it says.
I got a 7?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
brother.
I mean, it was
that.
But I'll let you believe.
that
what
dice
you want to
fucked
believe.
me
Yeah.
up.
Both of y'all. Straight to the orb. You guys begin to like black out and get this like it's like weird. You black out, but you're subconsciously yet aware to like communications and talks. It sounds like it's Zine's voice, and Jin, you immediately recognize Jambi's voice. Mina, you're still kind of making them out, and then at some point or another, you could swear you heard a little Eric in there, but you're not sure for sure. Wiggles, you fire at it. Gowron looks at you. I do not believe it is as effective as you wished it to be. Perhaps it is impenetrable. Shall we approach it? The beam is gone.
No way, that thing just ate like 5 people. We should probably just leave.
Though wise, it's a concern of mine.
I agree, I'm concerned, but we don't have any backup. What happens if we get eaten?
Well, Sprinkles can perhaps go and fetch someone.
Oh, that's a good idea. You think he'll make it out alive?
I don't think we will, but Sprinkles somehow keeps coming back. One can hope.
All right, Sprinkles, get to safety and summon us.
Sprinkles takes off. Laters.
They all appear inside the orb with us.
Soon enough, we'll see. Wiggles and Gowron approach this orb where Mina and Jin are technically soon to be transferred. What are you doing, Wiggles, on the outside?
I'm gonna walk up with my ears plugged and hope it doesn't kill me.
You walk up and you hear, perhaps you, no, it seems as if you can't hear Gowron because you plugged him too well.
Then I'm gonna hit it with a sword.
like super hard, or like a tink.
Like super hard. I'm trying to get the jewels out of it.
You got it. Give me your best swing. Everyone on the inside. Vroom, 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 vroom.
How'd I
You
do?
are greeted with Jin and Mina. Eric, Zine, and John B. As John B's like, well, I told you they were all coming in. Well, actually, 1, 2. We're missing a few. Oh, it looks like they're on approach. They have not yet arrived to stand in front of it, but it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids on the inside, and you can see large Wiggles and Galron and Sprinkles missing as they approach the device in which you find yourselves captured in. Eric, you were rolling so many times, I don't know if any of them were actually intentional, but I'll allow you to inform me if one was.
Oh no, I'm just trying to make this work. I'm attacking myself. Like I literally gave
No
myself
worries.
three AC so I can hit myself.
No worries. So, you guys find yourselves very tiny, floating, freeform, and a lack of a substance, believe it or not. You guys aren't like in water or gel or anything. You guys are just floating in this device.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, we got sucked inside some fucking artifact.
Oh,
Zombies in here
terrific
too.
artifacts. Precisely artifacts. The burden, but the power. If it wasn't for my hunger, I never would have got captured. The great zombie with the great gin. Ugh. Can't believe I'm with another, trapped for eternity.
Zombie, could you get us back here, outside of this device? If I could transport us to the astral plane.
Well, if you were able to get us out, then perhaps, yes, I could provide us safe passage back. But if this device have bested us all once, what's to say it won't best us all again? Mm-hmm. Oh, hello,
Honestly, all
Mina.
Zine cares about is getting out of here. He's
I mean,
got
that's
Zombie.
fine.
Zombie was his like
Zombie's being
Zombie
the
was
practical
his
one, yeah.
objective. Yeah, like all he
Zombie's
cares was
just
getting
being
Zombie
practical.
out. Yeah.
We don't have
Zombie
to
doesn't
face it
know that.
again. We can just leave this place.
Oh, but I've been
Honestly,
so
any
close
idea
to the
beats sitting in
non-drawn
here.
jewel. This device is heavenly synced. I tell you, no Jin has. Well, I guess this Jin has gotten close to it thanks to me, and I guess you all bringing him here, and thanks for that. Ugh. But nevertheless, this is a hidden artifact that must be unwelded once conquered, of course.
Agreed, but we're gonna need more firepower for that.
Removes the whole point of a great story. What about you three? What good do you offer to this extravagant needs? Jin and Mina, you realize that every time Jambi vocalizes, all of the little jewels and essence free floating in this same sphere with you all. Ooh, like glow, like a little humming highlight, like a boom, 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 boom every time he's speaking, giving the identification that all of this extra glitter is Jambi himself.
It's a little off-putting.
Very exposed. I've expressed my concerns, yes.
I guess I'll offer up that I was thinking of like swinging this sword at the not glass structure in the center.
That isn't glass. Befooled I am. It sure looks convincing. The reflections are divine. What is it made out of, do tell?
Something. How'd you describe it? Just kind of like more
We'll say
bubbly, like
yeah,
plastic kind of. But obviously, plastic doesn't exist.
yeah.
In this world. I
So
don't know how to say it.
like a
Like it's
substitute of such. Like you could say like a cartilage, I guess, would be the next closest descriptor.
there you go.
Harder than bone is probably an in-game reference you could use.
I know, but it's soft, right? Like it was soft
No, it
because
is
it made a
actually softer like a cartilage. Yeah.
like it made a
Oh,
like a drum. I
Yeah.
like,
guess there you go,
The
like a
shell needs
drum
to
like a
be
membrane,
it's like a
right? A
membrane, like
membrane
a
of a
membrane.
yeah,
drum,
like a
right?
membrane. Yeah.
There. So that's what I would say, I guess, like a membrane on a drum.
Interesting. Had I known that exposure, I could have just pierced it with one of my gems.
Well, why don't you do it now?
Well, because now if it were to hurt my body, I know that you have a sword that instead can be sacrificed. Not like you have any attachment to such a dull blade, from what I can tell.
Did you just say my blade was dull? Is he trying to talk shit and get me to just stab it?
Correct.
I
Them sounds like
rage.
fighting words.
You look like a barbarian of sorts.
Girl rages, no I'm kidding.
The building shakes to
Uh,
the feet,
yeah,
Flores.
sure, I'll swing at it, I guess. Fuck,
Give me an attack.
here goes like nothing. It was a 20 hit.
You enter.
Yeah, 20 hit.
Almost a perfect slice, straight through. Ooh, it looks like we're getting somewhere. Be careful. Don't touch the center conduit. As your blade just finds itself finessed about a centimeters within reach of the center conduit, you pull it back to make sure it doesn't expose such. Do you continue slicing or do you remove the blade? Right now you have a big enough opening for everyone, but you could go with the slice and continue just slicing, going straight down if you wanted to expose it in a more clear aspect instead of making a pocket.
Yeah, I'll open it a little bit more.
All
Like,
right, so we'll say you do like a curtain fold of sorts, so it's easier to evacuate if needed for technically all of you to present yourselves within, though you may still choose to be outside if you wish to be. But there is a center conduit of sorts that has a formidable energy.
all right, I did my part, John B. Did exactly what I said I would do.
Fantastic. Now, who wants to touch it first? Well, I must understand how strong it is. If I touch it and I don't feel anything but a tingle, then I won't know if it's strong, or if it's just weak because of my immense amount of power. So it only makes sense that
I'll try and
one of
cast
you
mage.
should
I'll
touch
cast
it.
mage hand. See if it'll work, and if I.
He doesn't see it, so he just keeps rambling on until your mage hand comes into contact with it. And the moment the mage hand touches, it's like like a little like fly zapper, just instant done. Ooh, what was
Seems
that?
dangerous.
Takes magic away. Or
Ooh, I'm definitely not touching it if it takes magic away. How about the other gin? I don't like competition.
That'll be a no.
You're very negative. I heard you say no like 7 times tonight.
like seven.
Again, listening to us this whole time.
What was that?
So to I guess be safe, I'm gonna take one of are my pixie parasols even pixier?
Sure.
I'm gonna toss one into it to see if it takes like organic things and destroys it.
So you're sorry, clarify with me what exactly?
It's a mushroom. I got a tiny mushroom with a
And you
blue
are trying
cap
to do well
waist.
with it? You're trying
I'm
to
gonna
touch the
toss
conduit?
it at I'm
Okay.
gonna throw it at the conduit to see if it like destroys organic things.
Okay. You throw it at the conduit, and you see these like energy strands, almost like little octopus tentacles, just reach out toward this organic object, wrap itself around it, and pull it in, almost as if it was like a plasma or like a pool of lava, as it brought it in, just assumably from the visage in which you all see disintegrating it, just.
So it did
Looks
destroy an
bad too.
organic object.
Yeah. Ain't just magic; it kills that flesh as well.
Glad I didn't touch it.
Mina, we've been waiting for you all night. What are you doing? How are
Gonna
you
touch it?
Sacrifice.
least
What
you can do.
else do we know about this thing?
Absolutely not.
Nothing. Eric
It's
just sliced the door
arrow-proof.
open to it and said, "Let's touch it."
Absorbs magic. It makes magic last less time than you want it to, and
50%
it
less. Yeah.
clearly destroys organic and magic. So, and zombie is it.
I'm gonna pull out a crowbar
It's just like a miniature crowbar from a
and
toothpick, you know?
yeah,
I mean,
and
that's normal for her now.
Yeah.
right, it's like regular size,
It's
but
like a
like
rice size, yeah.
comparatively, yeah. Um, and try and like poke out with it, like through that opening that Eric
Okay, are you
created.
gonna hold on to the object while you come into contact with the conduit?
Yes.
Okay. As you bring it
Goodbye,
closer,
Mina.
you
Bye
see
Alright, we
bye.
have
thin
to
strands
let everybody see that.
reach out and hold on to the tip of this, you know, uh, object in which you will yield out toward it. And do you hold on to it further as you feel almost like a firm just tug, nothing like super forceful, as it's like testing what it's introducing to itself. It's almost as if it's cautious, I would say.
Yeah, I'd hold on to it as it's like pulling the
Do you let it
crowbar.
pull you in toward it? Since in this weird zero G state, you kind of like just kind of go in whatever inertia pulls you toward or outside of your own.
Um, I guess if I get pulled like
It's
up to
steady.
the curtain,
Okay.
I would let go once I reach like the curtain
Yeah,
area.
easy enough. You
Or
reach
like,
the curtain and you kind of like you kind of like let the entire item release up to the tip of your fingertips, as this conduit just seems like you never see the tentacles go further than I'd say. I guess in your guys' small form, in relative measurements, no more than 2 to 3 feet in reach from its core.
okay.
How big's the cylinder in our
To
feet?
your in your size, probably around 15 feet in length of height, basically.
So
In
you're
thickness, it's
saying,
probably like a foot and a half.
oh yeah, okay. So wait, what?
So
A foot
15,
and a half.
15 feet high in the sense of your size, but a foot and a half in thickness.
So what you're saying is the tentacles exit the curtain?
No, I
They're
guess it's
outside of the curtain, right?
no, yeah. So the curtain, they're inside of the like they're inside. So the curtain
Because
around
you
it.
said they'll go 3 feet,
Yeah,
and
but I
if
didn't
it's
exactly
only
tell you how far the curtain was either. I said there was plenty enough room for all of you guys to comfortably be up next to it, the conduit of sorts. So take
Okay.
away the visual map in reference and kind of use the theater of your mind. If the conduit being at about a foot and a half in thickness, the entire vicinity of this center tube and the entire radius of you guys in size, I would say the radius of where you guys stand inside the orb is 50 feet across, and then the conduit location is about a 10 foot.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, like how
Sorry,
big
yeah,
that cylinder, yeah, like I want a diameter, right? Yeah. Okay, so you're saying it's 10 feet.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. That makes more sense then, because I was trying to picture this 3 feet. So basically, you're saying they've never went past 3 feet from the
From
core
their core,
center,
yes,
and
from their center.
we basically could go like 5 feet in and probably be all right so far.
Yeah, retrospectively,
So far with what we've noticed.
correct.
This seems terrible. There goes, I hope.
Wiggles, is there anything Okay, sorry. So while you guys are standing out there, are inside doing all of this, you see Wiggles and Gowron approach it in this massive like form of themselves, hundreds of feet large, and just like boom, boom. There is a magical force field Wiggles protecting the device itself.
Can I inspect said invisible force field?
You stare at the said invisible force field, and it is an invisible force field.
Oh, touche. Uh,
It's magical. It is absolutely the same invisible force field that I guess Jin. No. Yeah, Jin. I guess would have identified to you prior to getting sucked up.
see. Can I investigate it?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
What'd I
You need
do?
some way of deactivating said force field, and you are uncertain as to where the exact source is from. You just know that you don't want it to go back down, because that's worse than the just one force field.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Gowron about it because I don't have any ideas.
Well, I don't have many magical fancies. If I could punch the skull
Yeah,
down, I would do it.
that didn't work.
Perhaps if I lay on it, it'll take me with it. That's what a few of us have done, yes?
I don't think getting eaten will help.
Sprinkles, do you think he's made it yet to find help?
I'm hoping he survives the crawl down the mountain.
I'm hoping he gets out of here in general.
Oh yeah, we never found out if the door was locked.
We never gave him instructions.
He was supposed to summon us. We'll get out of here in no time.
Wiggles is capable of summoning us? Why has he never done this before?
I don't know. It's what I told him to do. I have faith in him.
Right. Meanwhile, back to the rest of the party. What are you guys thinking? What have you brainstormed? What's going on in the private minds in which you like to expose?
Could this thing be a sort of teleporter? Maybe using the
I've thought of such
conduit?
things, but I've never been this close to the device. From what I see, I don't like any of it. I think I'd rather not touch it myself, but if any of you can find a way for me to magically interact with it, I'd be much more than interested. John B is 100% willing to cooperate as long as he doesn't have to put himself in risk.
Zine, you said you could get us out of this to a different plane?
Yes, by combining a couple different magic items together, I can conjure a gate to the astral plane. It's not a place you want to stick around for very long. You might drift. But if Jambi could get us back to the material plane, preferably somewhere away from this thing, it might work.
You attack it, Eric?
No. I'm just trying to make this make sense. Sorry.
Oh, your item? You're good.
Yeah, because I wanted to
What
roll
you
both
can do
damages
in the way that
separately.
Foundry works, if you want it to roll poison separately, you can put the poison damage in the alternate part, and it'll give you 2 buttons.
No, I know that. I was trying to get it to roll them together, but separately. Seems like it doesn't have
You
that
can add a
option.
plus to add an additional damage meth. That's separate. You see the plus icon on the item underneath the first math calculation?
No, I have 2 formulas. Yeah, I have 1d8 plus mod slashing, 1d10 poison as the second formula, and I had also roll other, but I'm just trying to get it to separate the two because, right, like if something has poison, like,
Oh, I get what you're saying. So it'll have the
'cause
resistance and modifications. Of
yeah,
Got it. Well, that would work as is, but yeah.
yeah. So I guess I just kind of wanted to see it, but it's all good. I guess it doesn't really matter.
But in the other formula, you can also do it in there too. But yeah,
No, yeah, for
gotcha.
sure.
Alrighty. So you guys heard the great grand plan of drifting in space and not catching it because you don't want to catch the drift or else you'll drift forever and never let go, kind of like the underwater currents. Um, Mina, Jin, ideas, suggestions. Jambi's not going to self sacrifice himself, but he's willing to do anything to his capabilities otherwise.
We can't hit it with magic. Can't touch
You could,
it.
you just haven't tried.
Ask what the group thinks. Should I hit it with magic?
I could cast Shatter on it.
It beats sitting around here.
If you want to try casting Shatter, go for it. If that doesn't work, I'll try an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, I can cast
You
Shatter
won't
on
get
it.
far enough. Everyone gets in a safe
Back
distance
away.
first.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can back up to the edges or like away from.
Yeah.
Wherever
Yeah,
the
as
heck
far
I
away as we
range.
can.
get away.
That's 60-foot range, so
Wait, Shatter 60 foot?
no, it's a 10-foot
20.
radius,
Oh,
60
fair
foot,
enough,
60
guys.
foot
Guys,
range.
sorry. I was about to say,
I was like,
you guys are
wow.
Yeah, I was mentioning I was mentioning the range of at which I could cast that.
You cast Shatter. Let me check something real quick. Hmm. Okay, so in my personal scientific judgment and opinion, based off of my quick research and lack of knowledge and master's degree, but nonetheless, here we are.
I went and got a degree in metallurgy real quick. Like checking JSTOR for the scientific artifact properties. Yeah.
Shatter in this location of the conduit. Go ahead and roll me the damage. As you depend on the damage, I guess, was based where I'm going to land the final judgment.
8.
Wow, that is literally a third of your potential with the spell. Okay.
It do anything more? Oh, it's
the
thunder
membrane,
damage, so I don't know if it's weak to that.
You see where that like slit of the curtain was cut, just kind of like blow open, just like a kind of like a jellyfish being disturbed in its current motion, being brushed away or pushed forcefully. In such, you then see the conduit just kind of like briefly like split and then come back together, giving off almost a electric like vibe. But then going back to its more, I guess, plasma like state when it is more calm in nature. We'll say it has a temperament for clarity.
It's something. I don't know what.
He didn't say he was going to try and blast it.
Who,
I
Jim?
was trying to aim at something, but I couldn't. So I'm aiming
Oh.
at myself.
I love self-sacrifices. Totally volunteer. Um, so you're shooting at the conduit itself?
Yeah. Same thing that he shot at.
Well, I mean, he AOE, but yeah, I guess same thing. Okay. Again, almost as if this is the first time for anyone other than Jin who just saw it last time, but now is the second time. The natural force of nature and force itself of kinetic like energy is now visual present, almost in like globules of 2D dimension like sand, as hard as it is to describe, that somehow find them magnetically brought back together to create that immediate impact. However, here it's being dispersed, almost spread so evenly to the point where it's impactless. Everyone is left in awe. Wiggles, you see little itty bitty chibis of your buddies doing weird little highlighter stuff where they shoot little beams of light that seem to do nothing at all, but they're sweating if you look really
I think I was gonna bust us out of here. Press the big purple eject button.
hard.
Can I grab the thing?
I mean, it's blocked by a magical force field, so if you can get past that somehow, by all means, that is your one issue.
You can touch the
Can I-
outside of the machine, like you can fuck with it, yeah.
Can I Misty Step inside the force field?
Huh.
The correct questions are being asked.
Okay. So the only issue is Misty Step specifies a space in which you can occupy. Though this is like a medium-sized object, it's not spacious enough within its force field.
I see. You gotta go shrink first.
The location, you would have to shrink first. It's not impossible. It's just you can't fit in there in the current state.
Who has reduced and large?
I'm running out of ideas, guys.
Get blasted and then Misty step out, bro.
Yeah, but I can't shrink myself.
You
Let's stop
could
doing
shrunk
magic.
if you came inside the orb. I was just fucking with you. Don't come inside the orb. It's a bad time in here.
Do not recommend.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Eric's getting frustrated.
I tried whacking at it. It didn't work.
Pull out my vicious warhammer and swing at the core.
You throw your whole body and strength at it as the vicious warhammer of Elven nature just
Did I hit it?
misses.
I swing again
Okay.
until I
It
hit
doesn't
it.
even move. It's almost as if you just didn't aim right.
I swing again until I hit it.
Just
pretend like can we just
You got
make
nothing
it
else
keep
to
rolling?
do. Every 6 seconds.
Oh my god!
I'm okay with the shame stream. Let's see. Go ahead. Keep this one.
Ah.
Very well. You swing. You see the tentacles reach out to make in contact with it. A brief buffer, but your force comes in further. It all lights up. it begins to completely like encompass the weapon as the tendrils expand further than even the marker they reached before. As they reach for the handle, the hilt slowly toward your own hands. Do you let go of the weapon or do you hold on?
I hold on.
You hold on as you feel this like plasma just reach over you, and there's no burn, there's no singe. In fact, it's like this weird, cold, jelly like membrane film covering you. You guys see about a quarter of Eric be encompassed. You're not sure if it's of his own will or not because there was no declaration. What do you all do?
I would have done an extra 3 damage to it because I used my gun as the focus for casting the spell, so it's like 8.
You do
But
3 damage.
3 more, yeah.
I guess
11 damage.
11.
Mina would try to sever that connection, like just cut the plasma substance at like where it reaches the
connection,
hammer.
like the tether?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand as you quickly respond as you reach out.
Wait, sleight of hand. That's decent.
Oh yeah.
It's really
Oh, yeah.
good. Holy shit.
You dash across, a heroic attempt to throw yourself in between what is occurring and what could be worse. And you do. As your blade comes into contact, the tendrils take what's close. Immediately just start collapsing over Mina. And still continuing over Eric, but at a yet slower pace. Something in almost a like calmer stance of sorts. It almost puzzles you, Zine and Jin, as you look at this odd concept of what is happening, as it seems to be taking both of them. Just Mina fast.
It's like a liquid.
It would seem such. It's a plasma, so I mean, I guess technically plasmas are considered a liquid of sorts.
Depends on what.
It's definitely a different state of matter.
Yeah.
Liquid and plasma are not the same thing.
Unless you're talking about plasma like in blood, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's the plasma you're talking about.
I'm talking about like I guess the visual texture is plasma, but the substance is more alien in nature.
Because it's like plasma is like energy. Like,
Well, I mean, like that's kind of what it is, but it's more physical, I
but
guess.
it
in
flows
substance.
like
moving.
liquid.
It's moving,
Yeah.
moving like water. I get
I said
it.
it was like going
So
over
it
you guys.
moves like plasma
It
and
is a
blood,
conduit,
but it
yeah.
is energy
Yes.
plasma. Just fucking with you, man.
It is a super
We can't
core,
touch it.
unique origin state. I mean, anyone else intervene or just let it consume them because in the next 6 seconds it's gonna just keep going and that's totally fine.
Wait, what's happening?
Pray to
They're getting
Ara.
Currently being
I
encompassed by
pray to
this.
Ara.
Do we want to just gate the fuck out of here? Let's just do it.
I mean, yeah, I'm down to get the hell out of here if we can.
Okay.
I'm totally
let's do
fine
it.
with that.
Can we all get within 10 feet of each other, please?
As 2 of them are being
gotta be
like
10
held
feet.
in by this conduit, you guys can get 10 feet within them as you try to teleport out.
I think I'm
All
within
right.
10 feet.
So Zine produces a couple items. Let's see here. This is a combo that actually works within the rules of 5e. You can do it. It's like the whole reason I built this character is to do this. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
I love
You
it.
you can make a replicate magic item as one of your artificer abilities. I made 2 of them. I used 2 slots. Actually, I made 3. I have 3, 5 slots total. And then I used one of the other slots to make a pole of collapsing. And what you do is you tie one peg on one end,
no.
and another one on the other end, and it collapses together, thus creating a nuclear fission weapon. And immediately opens a gate to the astral plane.
Oh, wait, this is a terrible idea.
Love it. Love it.
Okay.
We're so tiny.
For the safety of our members, is there saves that should be in place, or is this like
No, there's no
everyone is
save.
completely safe?
It does not give you a save.
So what are the repercussions of such?
You get gated to the astral plane, and then I'm hoping Zombie can cast plane shift and shift us back to the material plane, which he said he could. So that's my big plan.
Okay.
How are you gonna get zombie?
He's in 10 feet. He's
in
gonna
there
come
you
with
guys,
us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's everywhere though. Like,
I mean, he can.
He's like the gems
collect
and stuff. He can
himself
just move
in,
all the
like,
gems. Yeah, he can put all the
location, but
his
he
Ah,
essence
can't
into
safely
it.
all right.
attach.
Well, if the DM says it's possible, I'm okay. That's all
Let me
I
check
needed to hear.
something. Let me check something.
Oh my goodness, this seems ridiculous.
I'm still taking credit for saving you all.
You didn't even get past the force field.
I'm not completely sure you did either.
All I needed to get was
I
Zombie out of
definitely
here,
got
so...
past the force field. I'm
No way, you're
inside the
trapped.
thing.
You're
That's
trapped. You're getting eaten alive.
eaten, or
It's eating you.
like maybe it's like spawn, and I'm just
Spawn, I like
becoming
that. I like that
becoming
theory.
stronger.
I'm infusing further. Okay. You know what? Let me go ahead and take a quick leak while I think about a direct descriptor of such event that just occurred with this decision in which Zine has made. While you guys
Hey,
discuss what your
you
plans
should
are.
leave it, okay? Don't take it.
Um,
Just leave it.
so give me one quick second, and I'll be right back. But this is happening, and let's just say there is a quick challenge
Has
for everyone but Wiggles that is about to occur. So let's hope that
has
it plays through
Eric
in your favor.
read about
Huh?
this?
Like, as in, like, this event?
Yeah, this technique.
This technique. Give me a history check when I come back. I'll tell you. I'll be right back.
While he's gone, start making your new characters.
21. I'll take it.
We
I mean,
have two
technically, you're
genies
still
with us.
binded by that ooze thing, though.
No, I know, but I
Like,
still heard the
way
technique.
the way I wrote Zombie is he's about as powerful as Poseidon. So like,
Oh, sweet Jesus!
he's like,
Poseidon,
if he's
more like
trapped, yeah,
Poseidon.
yeah, sure. But he can cast Wish multiple times, so we should be fine. As long as we can get him out of the prison, then we're good. That's the goal. He could just teleport the other two, like,
This for
right to
Nat
us.
fucking ones.
Yeah, well, that's what we gotta. That's what you get when you roll all ones. This is not part of the plan.
3 nat ones in a row. Pretty much impossible, but we did it.
Alrighty. How are you all doing?
I'm good. How about you?
All right. I feel better. Thanks for that relief. Anyone want to do anything in the brief moment? I assume this takes like Zine. Is it a singular action or does it take 2 actions like in all theory? Is this like in one swoop in motion?
You just have to activate the rod. Like,
Gotcha.
that's all you have to do.
Okay. So as Zine does this, Wiggles, your ass is getting left behind. The rest of you, I need Eric and Mina to give me con saves.
Wait a minute. Did Eric know about this technique?
I would have explained
With the
it before I
21.
started to do it. Yeah.
Yes, Eric, you have seen it in the history books. However, they did mention that there was a unlisted individual present at the scene, and you never knew who that was until now. It's you.
Fuck.
So I didn't get myself any bonuses on that one, huh? What did you say? Saving throw?
Yes, please. Got you.
Hey,
Which
mystery
Mina
solved.
aced. Ooh.
Oh my fucking
no.
god!
Oh
That
shit! What?
Strikes again.
You know, Eric, as you think back about realizing this technique and recalling the moment in scripture, son of a bitch, it did not fare well for anyone in that group, particularly the unnamed individual, because they were left unnamed for many reasons, but now that you realize it's you, you have a second chance. You may re-roll your Constitution saving throw.
Oh my fucking
yeah.
god, it was almost a 1.
It was
I would
very
have laughed.
close.
I'm not gonna say.
It was one side of the dice away.
You see reality, and you see where you can control yourself to be. You swerve the landing, almost sliding across the timeline. You think about it. Is this some new capability? Something you didn't know about in the timeline? Have you evolved to the next ranking? Whatever it is, you take the opportunity and the advantage you have and swerve your sway into Zine's spell, breaking yourself away from the conduit. Mina, how would you say in your own flavor break yourself away from the pool of the conduit?
I would say that it kind of like the creation of this portal just severs the plasma from like the conduit and like allows Mina to like free herself from being pulled in.
As it does, you just see like the particles depart part of the plasma, as you said, as it breaks apart in kind of like a defragmented manner, and you and Jin, you Zine, they're all gathered. I don't have an amazing photo for the astral plane, so just imagine space, the maw of it all, the particular zone in which you cannot breathe. Does anyone have any immediate way of breathing in the need of desperation? Like the moment you first, you're gasping for air. You are a fish out of water, a human out of oxygen.
I can breathe in water, so.
Well, this is the
That's about it. That's a bad
Just
analogy.
literally said you're a fish out of water, a human out of air.
Human out of oxygen.
I can breathe in water, though. It doesn't matter. You don't have water or air.
Damn. Oh, I have a water skin. Pour it in front of me and breathe out of the oxygen of the water.
I don't have any way to just breathe all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
I don't think
need you
so.
guys to give me. Well, what are you guys' con modifiers, real quick?
2.
Okay.
3.
3.
Okay, Jin.
3.
Wiggles. Yeah, I want to know just to know.
I think mine's a 3.
Wiggle.
Zine.
I have for con +9, and then I can do Flash of Genius to add +6.
Well, what's your modifier
Oh.
like itself? The
My
actual-
modifier is +9.
No, that's a save
Jesus.
modifier.
Save?
Like-
Oh,
like,
like the
what's your
con
stat?
modifier? Oh,
Yeah,
con
yeah.
modifier is +3.
I
+3.
was like,
I thought you were saying
I was
save.
like, damn, that's
I was
so
like,
much.
I can't even get a +9. That's not even possible.
Yeah,
You
so I
have to be
was
like a
like,
god.
I was like, what?
I was looking at con
That's
save.
Wiggles math
I thought you
right
said con
there.
save. +3.
Perfect. All right. So, relatively for the next 12 seconds, everyone but Mina can continue to cooperate in figuring out a way back as Zombie is sorting through their necessities of casting Planner Shift. They are trying to decide where to go. So, in this 12 seconds, you hear Zombie go, "Whoa, well, we made it here. No one take a breath but's me. But Jin, perhaps you can breathe." Jin, do you actually have that nature? No, huh? You don't have that as a feat, right?
No, not that I know
Okay.
of.
That'd be cool. That should be like a nat, like a level 20. You become a full-on Jin. No need of food or water.
Maybe only the air genies get that or something. You know?
You're right. I
That'd be
think the
pretty
air
fucking
genies do
sick.
get that. They don't have to. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he's like, the superior have shown themselves. Perhaps it'll be. I hope you survive. Nonetheless, everyone hold their breath and now I figure out where we go. So we don't want to go back to the orb. You guys can shake your heads yes and no. In this case, you can say yes and no.
Do we want to go back to the orb? Is his question? I want to know exactly
Right
his
outside the
question, word
surface,
for
you know.
word.
I truly believe that I can capture the power that is inside from the outside if given a second chance.
I would give him a thumbs up.
No. I
If he
don't
knows how to beat it from the outside, we got to get back to the other guys anyway. So
Can he? I can't talk.
You
Yeah,
could.
Mina would just shrug and give a thumbs
Can
up too.
I, with my hands, make like a ball to represent orb, and then
Okay.
put like distance away from it with my finger? Like,
Yes.
Nah,
we
right
can
outside it.
dispel it until we
Yeah.
succeed.
yeah,
like I'm like far.
Like, put us far away from. I'm with you on that. Like, I would agree though that we should go back.
Oh, you mean distance. Ah, well, I guess we can do that too. Yes. I have a limited understanding of where we were, but I think I can put us somewhere nearby, yes, perhaps. Wonderful. So, I need a con save from all of you.
is it Zombie asking, or is that the DM asking?
He's like, give me a con save.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boom!
I just felt like I took all of your guys' time, and I just think you guys need to
No.
check your well-being. Oof.
Damn it!
Oh man.
Biscuit.
Yeah. Zine and Eric get 1 point. Oh, and Mina get 1 point of exhaustion. Jin, you are fine. You're actually fine for the entire period of the spell duration. Alrighty. Oof. So 3 of you get a point of exhaustion. Zombie's like, okay, here we go. And he throws up this crazy, whimsical Milky Way galaxy rupture that just kind of tears space and time and just appears before you.
Never.
What are we waiting for now?
No, I was gonna say I know I have an inspiration die, but I just don't know what number it is. That's fine. I don't know what size you gave me. I'd have to look it up, and I don't have time for that.
How very inspirational. Nonetheless, I rupture the time and space before us and tear open a planar excursion in which we must step into to appear in the other plane. He presents it open, waiting for you all. What order do you enter?
I would dive right in.
Yeah, Mina would go right after.
I'd follow Mina.
I will swim in, not dive.
Alright. You will peacefully bring yourself forward.
Which is
into a
probably why I have exhaustion, because I swam.
location. You know, it's a workout.
Whoa, I'm big.
These things do happen. As you find your guys' selves represented yet again where you previously belonged. Well, not belonged. Actually, you find yourselves in a location that you do not find yourselves familiar, but does feel familiar in the sense of vibe and location.
Can we agree never to do whatever the fuck that was ever again?
Don't worry. Take some time to set up.
You find yourselves across from, because I had to destroy the wall so you could see the image. Technically, you wouldn't see, know that you guys were immediately adjacent, but you're a hallway away from where Zombie originally. This is the direction in which Zombie was familiar with arriving to the device himself or themselves. He still is in more of a spacious, ambient form.
Am I confused? Is this where we also started? No, we started down here.
No, we started on the right.
No, we started way down here in the south. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. No, I see it. Sorry, I was just looking at the whole map trying to figure out where the fuck we were.
Yeah, it's been some trouble. Zombie's like, well, hello. Is anyone still alive down there? Wiggles, Gowron, you would both hear him.
Hey, Zombie, how you doing?
Around, what do you say?
Well, I guess they survived. That would explain why they all disappeared. I was really enjoying the, what did you call them, Wiggles? Shrimp?
Garon, the bad guy now?
Totally. I can never get Garon's voice settled. It's really bad. I feel bad. Let's figure that one out.
That's okay. They owe us money. We saved their lives.
I don't know about them owing us money, but you did call them shrimp, I'm pretty sure. But we're down here. The orb is still here, too. If you guys all are so daring, you may reapproach. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't say I was daring.
Yeah, I didn't say so either. What?
Oh no, that was more like
a forced daring?
A conditioned barrier in the video game aspect. Boop, boop, boop. Advanced. Respawn.
So, Zombie, how do you propose to tackle this thing?
If somebody can save me the use of my energy, I'd prefer someone dispels this barrier around it so I can interact directly with the object.
Alright. I guess it's spell magic.
Give me a roll.
Let's see how many dispel magics we have to go through.
Yeah, let's burn them all.
You know, did he say his 9th level spell didn't work or some shit?
I roll my
Literally.
my modifier is what it is.
Yeah, it's like a
D20 plus your mod.
Oh, mod.
Yeah. On your sheet, if you click the modifier on the bottom of your sheet on the spell book part, it'll just roll it like.
Yeah, I was just looking. I have magic items but they affect the saving throw, not the mod. So it's a +6. 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Excuse me. So 25.
Plot twist, it doesn't do anything.
yeah, 25. I just spelled a 25th level.
You guys all feel like a vibration kick around the entire area as you see this spectral like field around the orb about a foot away from it just dissolve away, slowly presenting itself available. Well, it would seem as if others were more practical in their approach. Now allow me to. Ooh, you guys see just an immediate like electric energy just spark between that and like a little cloud of smoke that appears above it. Just okay, well, perhaps we might need to do a little bit more. Battering down, perhaps. Sanding the stoned. Let us throw everything we have at its exposed ness, I suppose. Does anyone else offer any other kind of attack or spell in its direction?
We can do a spell at it.
I mean, he's suggesting such. Whether or not you can is a whole other thing.
At the glass now?
Mina would move back a bit behind.
Like we tried that already.
No, we haven't. I haven't tried to hit the glass yet. I did the membrane. Ah, jeez. Sure. How far is this? Close enough.
I could just melt it.
I mean, whatever you guys wish to attempt.
Do you want me to melt it?
If you believe yourself possible, that'd be quite fantastic.
This
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell then on it.
I definitely missed, right?
You definitely missed.
Perfect. I don't feel like I have to worry about this anymore. So.
How you
Everybody get out of the way. I'm gonna cast a wall of fire on it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
It lasts a minute. So
Okay,
it just
I'm gonna-
takes the damage
Gonna go ahead and move over
every
here.
6 seconds. I'm just gonna roast it.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. You cast Wall of Fire, and you see this thing just almost extinguishing the flames as they come into contact with it. It's as if the flames itself aren't yet enough to penetrate the item in its own aspect. Like the item, I guess in retrospect, would be a Horcrux.
It'd just be like I'd do a straight line, kind of just centered on top of it. So
Okay. Well,
just damage it.
general sense, it would, it's round, it's circular. Both of these things, would be more smaller and focused on said subject. The empowerment of such. Go ahead and give me the damage though. Ooh, very nice damage. Was that 24? Okay. It takes damage, but it does not seem to be in full effect. And it lasts a minute. What is that? Every round, so every 6 seconds.
Yeah, every round.
It would be a reroll of damage.
Like yeah, 6
So
divided by 60.
10 times essentially.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
10
technically
rolls.
9 because you already did 1, right?
Well,
So go ahead. What would be 9 times total? Go ahead, give me total
9 more.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, like all just combined or separate, whatever. Wow, they're all pretty consistent across the board. Jesus.
7, 8, 9. Add them up.
Add 'em up.
All right. All right. Then we had a really low one. That's the lowest we got. Okay. Okay, that's pretty high
210.
actually. Jesus, that shit is towing down.
Yeah, wildfire versus inanimate objects is fun.
Like 210 was the total.
Well, I'm breaking that down too, though.
No,
Okay,
no, no. I
210.
know.
Gotcha.
But what
I
I'm
get what
saying,
you're
like whatever you want to reduce it by. I'm just saying 210.
Gotcha. Let me see if I'm. Let me see if I was correct. Just let's see if I was somewhere around the same meter. Let's see. It's the 12. Yeah, damn. Oh, I got 106, but I guess 210 depending on how we round it up or down. Yeah, that's pretty on par. Yeah. Okay, so 106 is what, because it did take half of it across the board, but you do actually see substantial amount of damage to it, and you see this this gaseous spray coming off of it as the smoke, like it's like it was kind of like being extinguished in water, leaving such, where you're just kind of like, you see that the fire is burning at the item, but the item itself isn't taking any immediate damage, more so than being scarfed and demeaned, because it is magical in nature. Though you are hurting its vitality of sorts, but the item itself still looks pristine.
Right, Jambi, it's all you.
Okay, well then perhaps I will take the opportune moment. Ooh, it looks very hot, but here goes nothing. He's going to roll a D100. The day is in our favor! As you see the entire item just light up like a beacon of a lighthouse, just vroom, 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 vroom. And he's like, you gotta hear him struggling. He's like, oh, wait, okay, this is. How do you all feel about ending up somewhere outside of the building? As he seems to be struggling, holding on. Eric runs for his life as
Yeah, let's fucking go.
You guys all give me dexterity checks as you guys all book it the moment you see things go wrong.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Oh
Mina eats shit.
no.
Everyone runs her over. Jin trips over Mina.
I get trampled to death.
Save or
Oh,
Jin
yes,
looks
Jim.
back and runs into the wall. Ugh. Collapses. Jeez. Where was Eric? Hold on. I think I'm missing Eric and Wiggles. Eric and Wiggles are racing for the finish line. They're like, I'm gonna beat you first. No, you ain't. And everyone else is just ends the KO'd in the background. Not just kidding. In pace, as you guys are all running forward as far and as fast as you can ahead, the entire structure begins to slowly collapse on itself as endless pits and maw abysses beneath you appear as you guys are all running one pace in front of another. Eric leads the group as he's kind of circumnavigating the hazards and the safety nets of it all, looking for the way out. Eric, you see what it seems to be like a weird, almost Doctor Strange like in nature portal appear about 10 feet ahead of you as you head toward it. Do you jump through as you see pristine desert before you?
A portal?
Yes. You could avoid it, but one does present itself.
And is jumping into random portals ever gone wrong?
Eric's thinking really hard on this decision.
I thought I avoid it for now.
You
Sorry.
avoid it for now. Okay, so you run past it.
Yeah.
All right. As you run past it, the next person with an opportunity is Wiggles. Wiggles, do you jump in or do you follow Eric running past it?
I'm guessing with my luck, I trip and fall through it.
You got a 16.
Send sprinkles into it.
You run by and you're like, Eric didn't. Whoops! I tripped and fell into what luck? There he goes. Check. Wiggles is whoop gone. Wiggles is elsewhere. Wiggles, do you still have a blank, completely black screen, non-graphic map?
Yep.
That is disappointing because I doubt you'll see anything other than that. But I'll attempt right now to bring you forward to the one map in which you would now be presented at, and if you happen to be able to see it, then cool. So give me one quick second. Do you see anything?
Cool, it's fixed.
Do you see stuff?
Yeah.
Boom.
Tank
Well,
and trees, or cactus and rocks.
awesome. So, hold on, let me drop a token. You find yourself way over here. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is running for the life still. Next up would be Jin and Zine got a tie on a 9, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yep.
All right. You guys are running in tandem together.
It
You see,
has a higher bonus, so
you got it.
Oh, plus
You
2.
do see Eric is running past it. You see Wiggles trip through it. Purposeful or not, you guys can insight it if you wish to. Zine and Jin, what do you guys do?
I know what this portal is.
Absolutely not. But it looks like the desert and
It
it looks
just-
like outside.
Oh, it looks like the way out of here.
I mean, it's the sun and it's the desert compared to the
Okay,
ruins
okay.
and below.
I see this too.
Yes, you see it also.
I would definitely go through that.
Yeah, it seems like something Zombie probably put here, so I'd go through it.
Alrighty. Eric, give me an insight check. You look backwards because you feel like nobody followed you. Nobody followed you. What do you do?
Yeah, and I only see Mina.
You don't even see Mina. She tripped and ate shit. She's missing in action.
Alright,
Well, the one.
To your mind, she went through.
nah, I'll go check for Mina because I would have known.
Okay. Okay. Give me give me a dexterity saving throw as you head backwards. The ground below starts to part as these structural ingenuity.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck yeah.
is
Done
going
that,
very
20.
south. As you hippity hoppity and skippity and jump, and you don't know how the fuck you might get back, but you are now where you are. And you think you see a little bit of crimson hair around the hallway, most likely in a prone state on the floor. You do not have
Grab
a
her.
clear view of her. You're still on the other side of it, but you're probably about
What?
30 feet away.
I go. I'm gonna grab her.
You run.
Athletics, man.
You head over. You scoop her up. You see Mina seems to be in almost an unconscious state. Mina, for whatever reason, you see this individual. It's Eric. Oh, it's very blurry eyed. You're not quite sure if you're there or you're not there. How do you respond?
I think a rock hit me over the head.
I was gonna say this isn't the first time she's been on my shoulder, so. Is she dead? Like, is she
No, she's
full
alive. I mean,
dead?
she's not dead. She's just a little delirious. She definitely just tripped, hit her head. She's still conscious.
Well,
Just in a funky state.
now I'm running towards the portal, knowing that nobody else
Give
stayed
me a
back.
dexterity check.
You're never gonna let me do an athletics, huh?
I mean, okay, yeah, you know what? Long jump. The jump, because enough ground has fallen where you have to jump through a chasm. Athletics check across. You fly. If this was an Olympic competition, you might have won, but unfortunately, we may never know. You don't superhero landing. It's not finesse, but you do land, and you get to the portal. You go through. As you do. Eric. Zine. Jin. Wiggles. Can you all give me perception checks?
God damn, Wiggles.
Doing good today.
Yeah, you are.
This Wiggles is on fire. All right. 14, 21, 26, 30. I'm missing someone's. Mina. Nope, I didn't ask for Mina's. Just kidding. Alrighty. Everyone, but apparently Eric, because Eric was holding Mina and throwing Mina to the portal and getting her through. Let us zoom, 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 zoom.
Oh, it's so bright.
Compared to that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the
It's
map is
so
very much more
orange.
bright.
I mean, you guys are underground. What did you expect?
Out of the dungeon finally, as they're adjusting.
As
It's a great immersion.
Jin, Wiggles, and Eric. Boom, boom, boom. All hit sand. Eric, you feel a little bit lighter. You look around and Mina's missing. Wiggles. Jin. You hear clear as day. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish to see my sister again. To get me out of here. To kill the Goblin King. To make Pharaoh pay. For Rolly to take my place. You all see a little tandem of tornado storm appear just in front, about 10 feet between the three of you, presently before you in the desert. Just this pull and tear and yearn. Mina, you were on the shoulder of an individual only to feel the hard, cold surface of none familiar yet known marble. Hard, unrelenting. And you hear above you, standing just before you, not even a foot away, Sister! Oh, it succeeded. It succeeded. We finally done it.
What succeeded? Did what?
Next. Jin. You see this mini tornado appear before you. You see Eric eat a bit of sand in the face, distracting himself briefly. You see Wiggles almost like standing focused, as if like they are attentive and attuned and in the zone, like a zen of sorts. As you watch them, it's as if they have reached a point that you seem to lost grasp as you are now focused on your own surroundings. Wiggles. You hear something. You're not quite sure what it is. But something gives you a weird feeling that it's Rolly. He's making his way back. He's getting closer. And he is soon, very, very soon, within seconds, to be arriving. Within this weird conundrum of sandstorm before you. Rolly, how would you like to reintroduce your re-existence to the group?
Yeah, you would just see the sky, like the clouds would start to part. You'd hear this like nice little tune starting to, and bursting out of the clouds would be four cloven hooves and a spread, a huge wingspan of angel's wings as Rolly descends to Earth on a Pegasus.
Some godly shit.
All right, as you guys see a Rolly return. I love it.
Come back, you motherfuckers!
As such, you hear. Now, this is a real hot seat. You hear a weird disturbance as in the distance, the four of you see a white tent building. How do you pronounce your name?
What?
Sirdon.
Sirdon. Cool. Dig it. Dope. Alright. Sirdon. In your relaxing state of your current excavation mining exhibit, you hear a disturbance in the distance. Zoom, zoom, dun, 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 zoom, zoom, zoom. What on earth is happening outside? You exit your tent to see a mini sandstorm of torrent arrive. And
What
appear
in the
before
nine
you.
hells?
Four individuals, as if in silhouettes. Is it a mirage? Is it real? Is it heat stroke? Or have you just finally lost it? Why you've been out here and what you've been seeking? Has it been too long? We will end the session there and see where we end up. 2 weeks.
What in tarnation? I was just trying to save Mina for no reason.
If you only know the stress I had. I was like, I'm trying to get
Bro, stop.
It's been a tough time for me.
It's in my character's nature. Like my
You did a good job.
character will not leave people behind. Uh,
but yeah, so that is where we will hold it. I believe we have all been reunited in a state in which we are all satisfied, and we will see where you all end up after. You guys avoided having to run through the entire building through a skill challenge, so thank Jambi for that one because you guys helped them. That could have gone a lot worse. You guys had a tough time. I really thought that was going south. I was worried for a second. I was trying to brainstorm Deus Ex Machina. I was like, how do I get them out of this? I didn't think it was
The only way you can do Sex Machina is by letting me play a way over level character.
And that took forever. I was like, even
And
this
it
isn't
worked.
helping.
It worked because I
Yeah,
I had just enough slots to
But
make that stupid
when you
combo
went
work.
down there, I did not expect you to fail. Like that was so bad. I was like, well, fuck. There goes the ace.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's gonna take him a second, but you figured it out. But it wasn't supposed to go that way at all.
No.
And then Eric just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go and join him." That was like,
I mean, the odds of me failing
he was so
were
prepared.
low.
I know. And then he just like totally just tanked
And
it.
it's just like, why not? Why not just not one?
I had advantage and I still
Double nat
rolled two
one.
nat
Double
ones.
nat one is rough. Yeah, like that's and then a
Yeah.
nat one right after. It was just a conundrum.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was perfect. It fit the story. I mean, that was uncontrollable, but it was beautiful. So that was a blast. But yeah, so here we are. If there's any notes anyone should have took, the only time I will bring it up again is the Modron language.
Modron.
Otherwise, that was great. You guys figured out a really, really tough puzzle. You guys definitely should never have stepped in there. You guys never should have gone in. You had a million warning signs saying not to. There was a billion challenges preventing you from doing it, and you guys just said, "Nope, we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep coming
There
back
was-
until we get in." And there you are.
There was an Eric saying this is a fucking terrible idea.
There was a
I've
Wills that
seen
almost died.
things.
There's a million and one directions to stop you guys, and you still made it in. So congratulations, but you made it
You
out.
gotta get experience somehow. You don't just level up by sitting around doing nothing.
Absolutely. You do absolutely actually. On that note, you guys absolutely level up. That is including your new character.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is the, how do we pronounce their name again?
Serdon.
Serdon. Very cool. I'll get more familiar with it. When I looked, I'm gonna be honest. I looked at your thing and I was like, "Son of a bitch, this doesn't fit anything I have in front." But I'm gonna just don't worry. We'll workshop it. I got.
No, you're
time.
good. Yeah,
So,
for sure, for sure. I'm
but
not
I think
worried
this
at
is-
all.
I think this is still a semi-fitting scenario. So,
Mhm. Oh,
we'll get
100%.
there. Ooh, wow, Jesus. Fucking Eric's over here just slicing cactus.
Okay, no, so it does work now, right? So that's
Yeah, gotcha.
okay, cool.
The slashing
That's-
and then the slurping thing is the poison part. Very cool.
Yeah.
You're a master. Look at that. But yeah, guys. So, anything you guys got for me, or are you all satisfied with our survival of this ruin? I really tried to take you guys down. You guys were really failing, but congratulations on fucking pulling a whammy on that one.
No, that was fun.
Well,
Yeah, that was quite the challenge.
Yeah, it was.
it was
crazy.
looking dark. I was messaging some of you guys like, God damn it, like, what can I do? Like, I'm trying. But that was great. I thought it was a blast. So thank you guys. I hope you guys had a blast. And 2 weeks from now, we will see where we develop and where we get to. You guys are absolutely welcome to continue RPing in the Discord. That is an open opportunity right now. You guys are in the most calmest of points within your entire campaign. So if there's any time to recenter yourselves with what your game plan is as a team, this is the time. Use the Discord. It is yours. It is available. And, don't forget it's there. Otherwise, you guys have a good night. Until next time, thank you for joining us, even though you showed up late because somehow you forgot it was an entire Wednesday and everyone blew up your Discord and you didn't get a single notification. So, I don't know what you were doing, but Congratulations on zoning
My
out for that
Discord app
hardcore.
on my phone is muted, and I wasn't at my computer.
That was awesome. It was just too funny. But thanks for
I
popping
am
in.
so sorry, you guys. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh shit,
No,
it's
it's
fucking
fine.
D night. Oops.
we've all done it.
So, nonetheless, at least you got to
Fall
pop in
asleep.
time. Everyone else, you guys have a good one. Until next time.
All right, have a good one. Good night.
A good
You
one.
guys.